Yo, welcome back to episode 3 of the Takedown. This week I got my boy CJ with me, Rydell Sports, and we got a special guest with us, Leaf Diggy. We're gonna be getting into some of the things that happened this week on in the wrestling world. We got Jey USO, we got women's mid card rumors, we ranking finishers today. Gonna be a big episode. Glad to have everybody along with us. Anybody in the comments, make sure you like, subscribe, leave a chat. We will shout you out. Like Daniel Berry Sports highlights right there. What's good, my brother? Welcome back to the pod. Let's get this all started. And we got, for the first topic of the day, I wanted to make sure we talked about the big win tonight on Raw. Big Jey Uso gets his championship, first singles championship in 14 years. 14 years with the company. How are we feeling? Was it the right decision? Was it too early for Braun Breaker to lose? How are we feeling about this one?
I'll let one of you go first.
Yeah, I'll go. Again, we was talking about this last week, and we were comparing it to kind of LA Knight, right? With how they took a little bit longer to crown LA Knight a champion, and we finally got it. But I think Jay's been ascending to the right moment. They had the crowd was white hot last night. Had the Heat poster across the crowd, which was really dope, and I love his entrance. I think it was okay because I think Braun Breaker will be okay not having the title. I think if this can add to his character being more crazier, and even more insane, I'm here for that. And he could probably win it back because I think Bad Blood's in Atlanta. He's from Atlanta, so Ontario, California is. It's not San Francisco or wherever the Bay where they're from originally, but it's almost like a home and a home type match. So they could probably run it. They can run it back. There's a lot of things that can happen, but I'm okay with this win. And Jey needed it. Jey needed this big win.
He did need it. They kept reiterating his 6 championship losses in singles run, and I was like, "There's no way they keep mentioning how much he's losing, how he just keeps losing, how he can't do it this entire match, and he's not winning, right? Like that would be crazy. That doesn't make no sense." And so I'm really glad that they decided to stick with their guns and realize that Braun Breaker is 26. He'll be fine. By the time Braun Breaker's really ascended, he'll be 30 years old, winning championships, and this will just be a blip. It'll be one of the Intercontinental reigns he had. Nobody's gonna care. Mm-hmm. This is a big moment for Jey Uso, and I'm really happy for him.
Absolutely. I guess to piggyback on, definitely this is a big moment for him. Almost as similar as a LA Knight winning the United States title. Just been a long time coming. 14 years. That's a long time. He's already part of one of, if not the best tag team ever, in my personal opinion. But him to have this singles run and him to go on this singles run and kind of create his own mission, his own character out of it, being a crowd favorite out of it. I think Intercontinental title is good for him. And after what Gunther has done for the Intercontinental title, man, I think it's fair to say that this might start a little back and forth between him and whatchamacallit. Like I said, Braun is him and Braun is a 26. I don't think he necessarily needs it right now. I think Braun is more favored for a world heavyweight title spot because Gunther is one of those guys that they kind of made sure they put that on almost right away. Mm-hmm. At least fast as they could, but not right away. But because after the 600 plus days that he was the IC champion, obviously the world heavyweight champion is something that I think him and Braun is probably gonna be in a lot of those title pictures of at least for the foregone future. You know what I'm saying? But this is definitely a good win for Jey. And like you said, Braun is 26. They're looking for him to kind of make history, man, at that age and be a youthful champion. Mm-hmm. And I see championships on world heavyweight titles in his future.
I agree. How you feeling about this, Roger?
I'll speak on this. I have enjoyed what they've been able to do to revitalize the Intercontinental Championship over the last year, 2 years. They put some good work back into this championship. Even if the majority of it was Gunther. Point being, it's about making it relevant, it's about making it prestigious, and it's about having really good matches to help elevate it and to make it mean something. Like this match hurt nobody at all. I think it elevated both as far as I'm concerned. Because look at what Jey Uso had to do to beat Braun Breaker. He speared that man 3 times, including once through a barricade. I mean, he basically had to put it all out there just to beat Braun. This does not hurt Braun at all because we know when Raw goes to Netflix, they already want to tout him as one of the faces when they go to Netflix. So I mean, this ain't really gonna hurt him at all.
At all.
I think this was a great win for Jey because it validates him leaving. It finally fully validates him leaving the bloodline, and then just like it kind of him losing all those title matches just made this one that much sweeter because you see the grind that he's been going through, the work he's been putting in. Like he'll lose that championship match, and then he'll just come back and start another streak. It's the hard work and the grind, just something that he's always been known for. Like winning all those tag team championships and just putting on all those really good tag team matches, like Jey Uso's a guy you want to root for him. You want to root for him because you know what all he's going through to get to this point. And like I said, we don't know how long he's going to hold the championship, but you don't know how long he's going to hold the championship. But I mean, at the same time, it's like I guess that's the beauty. That's the beauty of being champion nowadays. Is just you don't know who's going to come in and take it from you. I think that like kind of adds the value to the championships is because you have guys that are going to be coming for you. And in between Raw and SmackDown, because I mean, let's keep it 100. Ain't no brand split. They're alternating left and right. Ain't no brand split. So between both shows, you got a hell of a mid card roster. You got a hell of a roster that can go at Jey for the Intercontinental Championship on both shows. So there's, I love the match last night. It's easily Jay's best singles match since he became a single star, and it was just like the whole aura of the moment. Like, and shout out to Joe Tessitore. His call was just. Yeah. He nailed that Intercontinental Championship match. In particular, when the closing moments where he hit that splash and got that win, just his call just added so much more to it. And the crowd was hyped for the entire match. They never lost energy. They were never out of it. Just the whole moment, the whole Intercontinental title match, the whole moment was just that's when you're seeing a guy finally get crowned and finally get his moment. That's the kind of environment you want to see it done in. So shout out to everybody involved last night, fans, referees, just everybody. They just made that moment so special. And I'm really interested to see what they do with this championship now that Jey has it. Honestly, I feel like there's so many different routes they can go with this championship. Obviously, the easy one is, does Braun get it back in Bad Blood? We don't know, but this is why I like someone like Jey Uso winning it now. Now there's like so many different ways you can go with it, and I'm just excited to see what they're going to do with it.
So it sounds like we're all in agreement here that WWE made the right call. They did the right thing at the right time, because I've been seeing a lot of discourse after the match. Because I'm toxic. When I finish watching Raw or SmackDown, I go to Twitter immediately. I don't like enjoying wrestling, I guess. So, I saw a lot of people saying it was a bad call.
The people that are saying Braun Breaker got buried need to shut up. They need to shut up. Braun Breaker was not buried at all. If anything, this match elevated him from the standpoint it took that much for Jey to beat him. Braun was not buried at all. He'll be just fine. Don't be surprised by this time next year, he's in the World Heavyweight Championship picture. You remember when you asked that question as far as like who would you pick right now to win the Royal Rumble? Braun Breaker shot up a few notches after this match. He really did.
Yeah, he's one of a kind for real. I just want to give a quick shout out to the chat. Shout out Cottage81, another regular here. appreciate you coming through once again, man. Thank you for all the support. So let's get into the next topic. We were talking about well, before then, I do want to know everybody's match of the week. I don't care what brand it's on. I don't don't even care what year it's from. What's everybody's match of the week? Give us something to talk about. Give us some for the people to go home with, to go watch after the pod.
Match of the week. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm still heartbroken about Psycho Sid passing.
Mm-hmm.
And I always go back to a match that wasn't as good. Not the match that I actually attended in 1996, but the one in 1997 that I didn't attend, the Royal Rumble match between Shawn Michaels and Psycho Sid for the title. And just to put this in the air, Psycho Sid is the only person that can lay claim to defeating both Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels in championship matches in 96 and 97, bro. Like, I don't think nobody else has laid to that claim. Not The Undertaker, not Stone Cold Steve Austin, not anybody. There's nobody else that can say that shit. Like, and he's the only person that's wore the Winged Eagle belt, the last person to win the Winged Eagle belt that's not in the WWE Hall of Fame. But Shawn Michaels versus Psycho Sid, 1997 Royal Rumble.
Appreciate it. All right. Anybody else got their match of the week ready for us?
Yeah.
You go ahead, Leaf. Or whoever went, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So I got two. So for this week, I wanted to kind of go a little bit off the beaten path, but I'll give you a second one as a fun because of the time of the year we're in. So first one is from AEW Rampage. They had some good matches this week on AEW all across the shows, but one match that I think I enjoyed the most was a 4-way between Lio Rush, Kip Sabian, Wayne, and I think Rocky Romero. And matches like that is why I liked AEW from the jump, kind of like mid-card, lower tier guys who just go out there and just have a banger of a match and they start, and just have fun. And it was a pretty fun match. They're doing stuff with Kip Sabian finally, who's in the first ever match with on Double or Nothing with Sammy Guevara. So like I really liked him from the jump. I wanted him to do well, but he just kept getting put looked over. So that was just a fun match, a little bit different. Guys who are trying to really make a name for themselves, kind of push up the card a little bit. And then a match that I rewatched because we were talking about Hell in a Cell. I watched you got the Hell in a Cell playlist on WWE YouTube page. So I went back and watched the Usos versus the New Day's Hell in a Cell match, which was a lot of fun to watch and see some cool spots they did, especially when they got Xavier Woods handcuffed on the turnbuckle. That was pretty crazy. So
that's a great call.
Oh my God, that's a good call. I was hoping that somebody brought up the first ever Hell in a Cell match, which was kind of lukewarm, but the more and more I watch it back, the more and more I see why Shawn Michaels is going the way that he is. But go ahead. Go ahead, Rob, you got it.
Man, okay. Yeah, since we're talking about Hell in the Cells, Armageddon 2005, Triple H versus Batista. I recommend that one for anybody who just loves two big boys, just no holds, just like
That
was one of the more creative Hell in a Cell matches I've seen in terms of weapon usage. I mean, you saw the chain get involved, you saw the steps get involved, you see the barbed wire steel chair. Whoever idea was that to incorporate that in the match, you get a chef's kiss from me. You get a chef's kiss from me, because let me tell you something. Me personally, I had never seen that used before in a match, unless if they had, I'm sorry, I had never seen it. But Triple H hits Batista in the back with it. And then Triple H, like, shout out to you for having enough courage to take a headshot with that. Just kudos. The fact that you took one to the face with that, and just it was perfect storytelling because Batista had already beat him twice, and it was one of those like where you're thinking, okay, how's WWE going to do this? If they're really serious about Batista, you let him 3-0 him, you let him sweep him, and go on to the next one. And then he dropped them, and it was just like that's how you tell this. That's how you tell the story of the new face of your show moving forward into the future. You like it's like the old guard against the new blood. You have the new blood run through them, show them this ain't your show anymore. This about me. Like I said, if y'all want to watch a really good violent match where the violence doesn't take away from the storytelling of the match itself, watch Armageddon 05 between Triple H and Batista inside Hell in a Cell. Go watch it.
Shout out. Shout out to 05 Batista too.
I
And
wasn't.
he was on another level too, like 05 to 07.
I
Boy,
wasn't.
he was-
I wasn't like around. I didn't see this live, unfortunately. God, I wish I did. But 2002, it was like an episode of Raw. It was Shawn Michaels and Triple H, 3 stages of hell. It was one of the most just brutal, violent, one of the best matches I've ever seen. And you saw one of them get a fall. They switch up the stipulation. You see the cell coming down, and it's like they about to go at it again.
Armageddon. It was Armageddon. Okay, let me correct myself. I'm gonna correct myself first. It was Unforgiven. It was Unforgiven 2005. It was Unforgiven 2005. Triple H and Batista. But yeah, Armageddon. That's Armageddon 2002 was that match, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amazing match. Oh my God, it was so vicious.
Damn good.
Those two have the best chemistry I've ever seen, and they were just going. It was like an hour long of just nonstop violence. It was.
I think Triple H got the better of that rivalry overall. That rivalry lasted about a good 3-4 years. I want to say, like to 02, SummerSlam 02 to about somewhere in 05, maybe 04.
It was a very.
And I've gone on record to saying, and I will stand on business about this. They are the greatest in-ring rivalry, in my opinion, ever. In-ring, I think they're the greatest rivalry ever. Because none of their matches were bad. None of their matches were bad. None of them.
I'm not against this take. I'd have to like
not
think
against
back,
it, but
I'm
mean,
not against it.
Undertaker Shawn Michaels?
Undertaker Shawn Michaels was amazing.
But I think Undertaker Shawn Michaels, they didn't have as like they matches had gaps. And obviously 97 all the way to 98 on to Shawn's back injury, and then the 2 WrestleMania matches. Obviously, I guess if you want to count Royal Rumble 07 and Royal Rumble 08, you can count that. But I think Shawn and Undertaker had gaps as to where when Shawn came back in 02, he didn't miss a beat with Triple H. I don't really think he missed a beat with anybody. You could argue that a lot of his second half of his career matches was a lot better than his first half of his career matches. I looked at, and there was some damn good ones back in the 90s. You had him versus Diesel, him versus Kevin Nash at WrestleMania '94. You had obviously the ladder match with him and Razor Ramon. You had the matches with him and Bret Hart. The 60-minute.
Another great in-ring rivalry, by the way.
Yeah, another great in-ring rivalry. Almost anything that Shawn was in, it was money. Shawn could have when they say Shawn could have a top tier match with anybody, they mean it. They absolutely mean it.
I want to also add CM Punk and John Cena into this. Did not have a bad match. Could not have a bad match.
I wouldn't argue against those two. I mean, come on. I just appreciated the fact. I mean, I don't care too much as far as like the ratings, star ratings, and all that other stuff. Mm-hmm. But I'll give them this. That Money in the Bank 2011 match absolutely deserved the 5 stars. It deserved 5 stars.
Yeah. Throw the house down.
All right, we gotta appreciate everybody for their match of the week, but we gotta keep it pushing. Let's talk about how we got the Lucha Bros coming over to the WWE. How are we feeling about this signing? I'm not too familiar with them. I have seen them both. I've seen them both in a couple matches. Penta, every time I see him, amazing. I've seen Ray Phoenix a little bit, like a lot less than I've seen Pentagon, but I feel like I'm excited for it. I think they're going to the main roster immediately, so that should be good.
They are.
Let me just say this: it depends on what Lucha Brothers are getting, because there's a good chance that this is the Lucha Brothers that are collecting a check, and they're just going to report. They're just going to help promote their clothing brand. I think it's Republic something. And so, but Penta is like one of the best heels. Ray Phoenix is one of the best high flyers, and them as a tag team is great. But I think they're even better as single stars. So it depends on what they are trying to do in WWE. I mean, they're probably go start off as a tag team, but I think they're better off suited as single stars.
I hear you. Before we get into the next, just want to say, Kyle JD1 said, "What's up, Leaf?" So
What's up, Kyle?
What's up to you?
Shout out to Cottage, man.
What's good, True to King? Salute to you, bro. Appreciate
you. What up, man?
Another regular on the show. We got Spub Spiral Sports Media. What's good? What's good with you, man? What's good, Chatman81? Man, we love to have you on here every single week, man.
And he invited me on his YouTube too. I gotta find him and I gotta subscribe to him, man, because he shouted me out and he invited me to follow him. So I gotta give him a follow.
Lucha Bros top 3 tag team in the world. In the world.
Who number one? Who number 2 and number 1?
Y'all gotta let me know, bro. In the world.
Good Lord.
In the world.
As long as I don't hear FTR in this conversation, I'm chilling.
To be honest with you, in terms of everything you're looking for in a tag team, I think the Lucha Bros are the best tag team in the world, bro. I think they are.
Over the Bucks?
They might just be
even over the Bucks. Now, don't get me wrong. This character work the Bucks have been doing with the EVP, and just being these snide, just obnoxious. Just because I'm the EVPs, you're gonna do this because I'm this, and you're just gonna listen to me. Like, they've been doing some insane character work lately, but I don't know, man. It's just been something about the Lucha Brothers, man. It's just, I don't know. They've been my favorite. Regardless of organization or company, they've been my favorite tag team for a long time.
I respect. They're one of my favorites. Lucha Brothers and Young Bucks rivalry. Talk about rivalries. Insane matches. Every time they touch has turned the house down and left like an imprint on that building. Like, that's how crazy their match is.
I don't think I've ever seen them tag. Maybe y'all got to put me. So if I go watch Young Bucks Lucha Bros, I'm gonna have a good match. It better not be. It better not be 45, 50 minutes. I can't watch a tag team match for 45, 50 minutes.
Watch their. I'll tell you what. Then watch their Double or Nothing ladder match.
Woo!
Got you. That sounds amazing.
Their steel cage match is pretty fire too, though.
The steel cage match is fire too.
I'm not too familiar. I'm not too familiar with them. I've seen like kind of snippets of them, be honest with you, but I've heard some good things about them. They popped up on some shorts and everything.
I'm telling you. I think the one match between the Lucha Brothers and the Young Bucks that basically just if you want one match to explain how good their rivalry has been, watch that Double or Nothing ladder match. I'm telling you, it will. I'm telling you, man, it's gonna blow your mind, man. I'm telling you, their chemistry is insane. Their chemistry is the same just in regular matches, but a ladder match, oh man, they take it to a whole nother level.
I got a question for y'all. Do y'all think they're gonna go to SmackDown with the Legado del Fantasma, or do you think they're gonna be going to get involved with LWO?
I think they're going. I think me personally, I think they're going to SmackDown because I think they're about to really get this Andrade Santos Escobar thing going soon, and I think they're going to join Andrade. I think is what's going to happen.
Okay, so they're going to be facing.
It sound like a move.
Gotcha.
Sound like a move.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely going to be looking forward to that. But as we're talking about SmackDown, you know, I wanted to talk about some of the promos and some of the character work, the camera work, the cinema that we've been seeing on the show recently.
I like this shit right here.
That
So,
segment
like
was perfection.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good, and I like the response from Cody because, and just I guess to dive into it quickly, bro. Like I don't know if I'm the only one that feel like this. Let me know. Like, did Solo Sikoa not stick to the script of the bloodline? Like, to me, bro. Like, did he, no. Like, let me ask this right here. Like, because is it me, or did Solo Sikoa carry on the bloodline almost similar to what Triple H did with DX in '98? Is he not doing that?
Honestly,
I don't think it's that good.
Oh, okay, all right.
I mean,
Maybe
he's
it's
done
not.
a good job, but I don't think it's on that level.
No. Okay, all right. But did he not stick to the script of what the bloodline was built on in the first place? Because, like, I heard Roman in that cinema say, "Yo, they took out Jimmy. They took out my wise man, and they took my flower." I was like, no. You dropped that. You dropped that when you like it, and Cody Rhodes basically piggybacked. He said, "Yo, we got a tribal chief, and it ain't you. We got a bloodline, and you don't run it. We got a WWE champion, and it ain't you." So, like, what's this box office thing that you talking about, bro? Like, what's this big draw that you've been talking about? That's in the past, bro. What you been doing? Like, yo, can you what have you done for me lately, Ron? Excuse me? Is this mic on?
That's crazy.
that is
mic
funny.
on?
I do
like
like this.
Jackson song on that one.
I do like this
Excuse
harder
me?
edge Cody Rhodes that comes out whenever Roman Reigns is involved. Like, there's always a lot of respect between like his peers, even his enemies. Anytime anyone else, when Roman Reigns is involved, Cody Rhodes is damn near a tweener. He don't give
Dude,
like.
no,
He don't give a
I
fuck,
think
bro.
Cody's a heel right now against Roman. I truly
wait
think
a
that
minute. Wait a
Cody's
minute.
being a heel right now
Wait a
because
minute.
he's
Wait.
very condescending. The way he
CJ, hold up. Time out. Are you telling me that Cody Rhodes is borderline turning into whatchamacallit from the boys? When it comes
Homelander,
Homelander.
dude, he's been
Homelander.
trying to do
Turning
this
into
character for
Homelander from the
years.
boys.
He was doing this in AEW, but no one understood. Like, he got people with such a mind twist when he was doing the same exact character in AEW, but no one was like, "Oh, you're trying to be here? We don't like it." It's like, yes, like that's the point. But it was like this weird thing. Like, he was doing what people wanted him to turn heel, but he was doing it in a very Homelander like. But some people on the internet just didn't understand.
How does Kevin Owens fit into all of this? Because I feel like it's a run-in coming in.
He's going to AEW.
Kevin, if I'm Kevin Owens, I am pissed off.
I disagree.
Oh yeah.
Well, no, because honestly, I think that's the angle they were playing. I think that's the angle they were going.
You saw they asked him the question about, what does he think about the segment, and you saw it on his face.
He's not happy at all. He's not happy at all because it's like, man, I done fought these dudes for the last 4 years. I've helped you pretty much the entire time you've been feuding with the bloodline. And now we've done all this just for you to go tag with the dude we've been trying to dethrone for the last 2 years. Like, bro, what are you doing?
The last 4 years.
Exactly. Like, what are you doing? We did all this just for you to take a shot with him and team with him and then lay up. Like, bro, I feel like I done wasted my time with you.
We were talking about this on our podcast yesterday. We had a little wrestling discussion, and we were saying, well, first we asked who was taking the pin in this match because Solo can't take no more pins at this point.
No,
otherwise scared to ruin. I think what's going to happen is, this is a little fantasy booking of mine, if you would indulge. I think what happens is we get the Tama Tonga Loa interference, as always. Kevin Owens comes out for the run and save, as he does.
Mm-hmm.
but then we see the Kevin Owens heel turn at Bad Blood to end the show, or to end that segment at least if they're not ending the show.
I think they're going to.
I think the Bloodline win the match. I think the Bloodline win the match.
I think the Bloodline win the match. I think Cody gets pinned, and I think that he gets pinned because Kevin Owens turned on him.
It's a real possibility.
Yeah.
It's a real possibility.
That's a real possibility. And they hinting at another Bloodline member coming in. Stay tuned for that. And it might be a woman.
Hikuleo. Hikuleo's on NXT.
No. It might be a woman. It might be a woman. They're saying it might be a woman, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah. That's not. I peeked it. It was one of them little short snippets, but I can definitely see that happening, Elijah. You might be right on the money about every last bit of that happening and every last bit of that match going that way. I think that I don't think that Roman is geared up for like a comeback that's going to allow him to be on TV for too long. And I think this is going to go back into the Kevin Owens direction of him chasing the title and going into the title picture. I think the Bloodline. I think Solo Sikoa has stuck to the script. That's just me, bro. Like, I mean, listen, I respect Rome's comeback in SummerSlam. That was aura at its finest. I got 4.8 thousand views on that video until it got blocked by YouTube. But I respect everything that Rome is showing me now, as opposed to when he had the title and when he had everybody on the side and he was leading the Bloodline. But Cody was right. Yo, like, we got a Bloodline. You gonna run it. We got a tribal chief. It ain't you. And we got a WWE champion. And it ain't you. So what have you been selling out, bro? Excuse me. Yo, we here?
No, I get what you're saying, though, because obviously he hasn't been there, right? So someone had to fill that void. But as soon as Roman walks back in, you know who you handing the remote to. You know who you handing over. All right.
No doubt. CJ, you're not. No. Wait. You're not getting no argument from me in terms of who you would want to hand the pill off to.
For sure.
The problem with this is Roman gonna be standing around like he did for that 4-year run that he had? Because it's to my recollection, Solo Sikoa played his role and then filled in a role that was vacant when he left. Solo Sikoa stuck to the script the whole time. This is borderline Triple H DX when Shawn dropped the title to Stone Cold Steve Austin in '98. This is borderline that.
No, it pretty much is, because I mean, if you look at a lot of these storylines, Triple H is running back a lot of storylines back from the Attitude Era.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So
yeah, that worked.
I'm seeing a lot of that. I mean, I'm not mad at it. It's about time. I mean, it's been what, 20 years? You can do that.
It's been a lot of years.
But
yeah, you can do that.
To the fact about this promo, in terms of just overall what this means for WWE, in terms of this production and how great this was, like, if we're getting more of this, obviously, like, you don't want to do it too much to where you loses its like allure, but if we're going to get like high level movies like this with big time feuds, like, I need the next one to be like LA Knight and whoever he feuds with. Like, it has to be someone, obviously worthy of it, but you know what I mean? Like, I want to see more of this, obviously in the main event, outside of the arena, to make it feel bigger. Because I mean, if you can show this to any person who's not a wrestling fan, they're going to be like, yo, like, what's up? Like, what's going on? Like,
yeah, they're gonna dive in. They're gonna try to win the day more.
Yeah.
They've been doing this right, CJ.
They've been doing this a little bit now. They had this promo. They had the Chelsea Green segment with her in the dumpster match.
Yeah.
And then before that, which most people did not talk about, but I thought was amazing, that Bianca Belair Jade Cargill promo for that tag team match was very similar to this, and they cooked. And I think if we can get that level of it, where maybe it's not like on a movie screen level cinema that we're getting on this, but just like a kind of like a every other week kind of promo like that. For
Chelsea Green starting to grow on me. I ain't gonna lie. I like her. I like Chelsea Green. Yeah, she's hilarious.
I'm glad
I'm
we're
starting.
talking about Chelsea Green because I want to get into our next topic of the
What's up?
women's mid-card championship that has been rumored to be coming to WWE soon. And I wanted to ask everybody here, who do you think is going to be the first champion for the women's mid-card championship?
So I'm with
You
Chelsea
know,
Green got to get one. She got to get one on, bro. Chelsea Green got to get
Chelsea,
one
Well,
on,
how
Chelsea,
do
bro.
you think
Chelsea,
they'll do
Chelsea
that? First of
Green.
all,
I think Chelsea Green. She's basically playing the role of like, and I keep hearing this. She's playing the role of like like a Karen
oh
diva
yeah,
type of role in an
Mhm.
era where the women's division is at the best of its best. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, she can still like come in and throw in interference and this, that, and the third. I'm not gonna go with Chelsea. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Niven. I'm gonna go with her
Piper
homegirl,
Niven.
big girl. Yeah, Piper Niven. I think this title is for Piper Niven. That the match that she had against Bailey over in her hometown, man. That match was a pretty damn good match, and she came real close to winning it. And I thought she was gonna win it. And the one thing I can say about when WWE goes to different countries and they have like mid card talent from that's from those areas, they crown them. They crowned the women's tag team champions over there. You know, they crowned whatchamacallit over there at one point. So like the thing is, this mid card thing, I think this got Piper Niven's name written all over it for the most part.
Piper Niven is a name I have not heard too much in this conversation, but does deserve to absolutely be in this conversation. So I'm glad you brought her up.
Yeah.
I think me personally, if I really want to see one, I think the best matches would come from Michin. I think the best
Ooh.
character work would come from Chelsea.
for sure.
But the best
Okay.
person to hold this aura wise to really like bring it up would be Naomi.
Naomi.
I would actually say
I wouldn't argue that.
I would say Jade. Similar to
Jade
trying to
can't
replicate
hold
that.
it yet.
No, I think Jade and Bianca, they on a collision course. It's just all about who they want to turn heel. So, but
Yeah,
I
because
think
would
realistically,
you have Jade lose before she fights Bianca? Or would it
I
be for the
would.
mid card title?
I mean, I think that would
That's
really
tricky.
solidify that being a top title if you got Bianca and Jade fighting for it at WrestleMania.
It would, but at the same time, I think the way that they built Bianca as the John Cena of the women's division.
For sure.
That's how they built her. Like, and I think it's important that she gets back into the title picture quickly, and they get up off this tag team thing that they're doing with the with the color muscle girls, man, and all of that. And if they get it up off that, then I think Bianca will be right and back in main event form for a women's championship. And I think all things lead towards a potential championship match. If it's not with Jade, then it gotta be with Mommy. Whatchamacallit? I forgot her
Rhea
name
Ripley?
already. Rhea.
Rhea.
They've been hitting at that for a while. Come on, bro. They've been hitting at that for a minute. Like her and Rhea have not been on that collision course, and I think Bianca.
Yeah.
I think Rhea is her Batista. Rhea is her Batista.
I
Bro.
think
Like
Jade is
she
her
has to be.
Batista.
Nah, I think Jade is her something else, man. I think Jade might be her edge. I
Jade,
don't know,
in
man.
terms of how she's booked like Batista. She's like
She
that's
is
how
booked like Batista, but I think Rhea, everything that Rhea's endured. Eventually, they got to get the title off of what they got to get the title out of the Judgment Day. Eventually, they got to get that up out of it because I don't think whatchamacallit is holding it. Like she's kind of skipping around with it. I don't think she's holding it and being dominant.
But I don't.
I think
But I don't think she's gonna lose it to Bad Blood though. That's the thing.
Really?
I don't
if
think
she
she's
doesn't
losing it
lose
yet.
it at Bad Blood, she probably doesn't lose it to Rhea. I feel like
I'm that's what I'm starting to think more and more. If she loses it, I don't think it's going to be Rhea Ripley. I think it's going to be somebody else.
But then who else is ready?
So who else on that brand could take it from her?
They might call up Roxanne.
They
After
could
this
call up.
Julia run.
They could call up Roxanne.
Roxanne ain't ready.
Roxanne is more than ready. Roxanne is more than ready.
Listen,
No.
The
The thing about Roxanne is that her heel run is going so good in NXT. I don't think they're gonna just dismiss that and call her right up. I think
No, it'd be after Bad Blood. Like it would be a further storyline because you're saying
But I think Roxanne. But I think the thing is they're gonna carry out. You notice that these heel runs last a lot longer than the face runs. Especially
she's been going for almost a year now. She's been going for a while. She's been a heel for a while. Roxanne. She's been
But I think they want Roxanne to go about it at least a good 300-400 days. I think it has to be the aim point because that's what they
how
did
fast they called up Tiffany Stratton. They called her up fast as hell after she started her heel run. They called her up.
They did, but I think Tiffany has something that Roxanne don't have. Tiffany got a lot of things that Roxanne don't have. Roxanne can carry the NXT brand with her heel run. The thing is, they want Tiffany up there because you got to remember, Charlotte is gone. Becky is gone. Becky is out the door, so they needed somebody someone of that image. You know what I'm saying? So like now that they have somebody more of that image in that playing field that kind of looks the part that Charlotte looked and that Becky kind of looked, they could just put her in and have her with that Money in the Bank thing on her, and then that's gonna be the meal ticket for her down the line. But at the same time, you still can't leave Bianca out of the picture, and you still can't leave Rhea out of the picture because Jade is in the mix, but all three of them are on collision courses to continue to further the women division to where Charlotte and Becky have leaped it to.
I don't know, man. I just feel like this whole thing with Liv and Rhea, and then I just feel like Dom, the shark cage angle. Somebody's gonna cost Rhea this match. I feel it, and it wouldn't shock me at all if Raquel Rodriguez is healthy and ready to go again. If it's her,
heel Rodriguez would be so good. Please,
it makes perfect sense because of the feud that Rhea and Liv have, and one of Raquel's last matches in WWE before she's been going through her thing with the skin issue and all that. It was Rhea beating her for the Women's World Championship. Was one of her last matches. Yeah. And the feud, and it was also the feud they had. If you go all the way back to NXT, that last women's standing match they had at NXT, Mark, if y'all ain't seen that match, go see that match. They cooked that match.
That was a good match.
That was a good match. It fits right. It just fits right in. I mean, it's like you got the plate and you got all your food and you got that one missing side left. That it just makes too much sense. It makes too much sense.
Yeah, and I would also appreciate if once Liv loses the title, she could go on a tag team run, and they still have gold in the Judgment Day because the Judgment Day needs titles to be.
I did see Raquel outside of Barclays that one night we went to the event.
And down the road, it could be her. Because with Liv's character and how it's going, let's say Raquel does come back, cause Rhea the title, and Raquel and Liv are they on good terms again. You know how big Liv's head is right now. So what if they do that angle to where she's eventually Raquel's the one to turn on her, and she's the one to take it from her. They could go that route with that too. So I mean, there's a way.
I feel like it's possible. It's possible that Liv loses that title in a triple threat type of match setting or something like that.
I would appreciate that. I don't think she should lose clean. But let's let's get into the big topic of the day. You know, the thing that's gonna really have us here for the next 2 hours, most likely. Let's talk about.
Oh
Let's talk
shit! Let me get
about.
prepared, man. Hold up. Let me go get some beverage, something to drink, and whatever
Let's
I
talk
need to
about
go get.
ranking these.
This ought to
Man,
be a dandy because when you told me the
two.
number that you had, I was just thinking that you had tag teams, women's, all like a good mix. But when you told me the whole list was single, like single finishers or whatever, I was just like, damn.
I
I
think
guess we do got
we.
to put.
I think we have one, and it's the Meltzer driver, the Tony Khan driver. I think that's the only tag team finisher we have on here. Other than that,
Oh,
everything else is singles.
you don't have the Road Warriors. You don't have the Dudley Death Drop. You don't have damn. It's a lot of them, but
We got nothing.
it was some good tag team ones, I could say for sure. But the 3D man, like that was my thing, man. Like VCW boys, man. Damn, I wish I was too young to go to them damn shows, but I went anyway, bro. Like, and I was like,
There we go. Everything's all set.
Woo, let's go.
okay,
And first, well, let me pull this up first. Let me get the crowd warmed up. You know what I mean? Let's get this started. Everybody, this gonna be the majority of the show, the rest of the show. So if you're here for this, make sure you tap in. Make sure
tap
you like,
in,
subscribe, leave a
tap
chat. We will
in.
definitely shout you out. Let us know if we're wrong here. You know, let us know if we got it right, and give us your opinions on what you think the best
All I
finishers
know
are.
is all I know
Sure,
is
we
get your
will.
popcorn ready because they're probably about to be a good one.
It is gonna be a good one for sure, for
That's for
sure.
sure.
So let's get it started. The first finisher we do have here is the Tombstone Pile Driver by yours truly. How are we feeling about the Tombstone Pile Driver?
I'm gonna say S tier because it out of all the years that he did it in 30 years, nobody got hurt, and that's a dangerous move to do. Nobody got seriously hurt or seriously injured, seriously concussed. A true story about this move is that the first title that he won, and I knew this had happened, but he confirmed it on his show. He said, "Yo, I'm winning. I'm about to go over. I'm about to go over Hulk Hogan," and Hulk Hogan comes up to him before the match. He's like, "Yo, I'm worried about taking the tombstone." He's like, "Yo, I got you. I never hit." He was like, "Yo, I got this hitch in my neck." This is when he figured out that Hulk Hogan was the type of person that he was. And he said he goes for the finisher. Sure enough, he goes for the finisher, and then he drops it. And the second that his knee hit, the Hulk Hogan was like, "Oh, you got me, you got me." Oh man, hey, call my kids, call my wife. They said just a fast forward, man. Undertaker drops the belt on Texas and Tuesday pay-per-view. Mind you, they never had a pay-per-view on Tuesday since or before. And that was the setup to help Hulk Hogan to get the belt back. And he said, and he walked up to him. He said, "Yo, Terry, I looked at the replay. Your head never hit." He's like, "No. See what had happened was you had me sit like so tight, bro. Like, and I couldn't maneuver my neck side to side and nothing like that." He was like, since then, he was like, from that moment on, I knew what type of dude Hulk Hogan was, man. And but that move never concussed and never did anything to nobody. It never did to Stone Cold Steve Austin 1997 SummerSlam. So RIP Owen Hart, by the way. But that move gotta put it as
S tier. I'm okay with S tier. This movie is, man, that's my childhood right there.
yeah. That's
That
that's
was
30
crazy.
years of like that's 30 years you knew what it was. It seemed simple, but you had to make sure nobody got seriously concussed, and Undertaker did that for 30 years. Shout out to Undertaker, man, my all-time favorite, my GOAT, man, definitely.
He definitely belongs in that GOAT conversation more than I hear him. But moving on to the next finisher, we got the Rainmaker. The Rainmaker. How are we feeling about the Rainmaker?
Um,
Um,
I would originally put it really high, but as of lately, because like he kind of evolved and it's becoming like you have to hit the Rainmaker like at least at least big matches, like 2 to 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
It is because it used to be. I mean, it's very iconic, especially with the camera movement. How like people like shout it when it's coming.
Man cave, what's going on, brother?
It's really entertaining, interactive. I really like. I would give it. I mean, I'll probably say an A, but I'm okay with the B.
I'm leaning B. I've seen it a lot because when he was going to AEW,
Wait, whose move is that? Whose move is that?
Okada's move. It's Okada's move.
Okada's.
I watched a good amount of Okada when he was like there was rumors of him going WWE, AEW.
I don't know who that is. Actually,
he was like he's like the John Cena of Japan, pretty much. And I saw it. It was cool. It was a move. Maybe I wasn't invested in the story of it all. Just watching the matches, but it was like a B.
I gotta agree with Elijah on that. For me, the Rainmaker's a B, because when I look at finishers, man, it's how the move is protected for me goes a long way too. Yeah. And it felt like even though it's an impactful finisher, it's not as protected as the other finishers from like other top guys and other companies. So
later, like as when he had those bigger matches with like Omega and Naito.
Yeah, true. You know, it was but yeah, I will
flip and stuff like that. So
true, but but I think for me it's like the amount, and it was still though for me it's like also like the amount of times he'd have to hit it in certain matches too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm leaning more. I'm leaning more towards B. It's a B, but it's still a really good one. Just like the presentation, like particularly like in New Japan, like he's setting up for it where he kind of he spreads his arms and then the camera just like zooms out, just like I'm. That's one of my favorite setups for a finisher. I love how they did that like every time. So it's still good. I'll say B tier.
Yeah, I think solidly B. But now we going on to the F5, and I don't care what they were doing protecting this. He would just hit him 3-4 times with it in a row. Man,
that's S tier. That's S tier.
Nobody was ever supposed to kick out of no damn F5, bro. Like this is supposed to be the most protected.
That's S tier.
And I'm mad that the fact that you brought up protected moves. I am so upset that the Dudley Boys 3D is not up here, because as protected as that was, and it was highly protected, one person kicked out of that, and that was in
Chris.
What was it?
Chris Sabin and TNA.
It was so protected. TNA. They even protected the 1D. I'm pretty sure only like 2 people have ever kicked out of that. Pretty sure.
Yeah, they protected the 1D. Yeah.
I think it's like Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes.
Sami Zayn at WrestleMania kicked out of. Sami Zayn kicked out of it at WrestleMania. Yes.
Sami Zayn kicked out of it. I can't remember. There's a second person. I think there's a second person that kicked out of it. But yeah, that finisher is very protected. It's crazy. Yeah, no one kicks out of the 1D.
I think you're right though. It might have been Roman in that Money in the Bank match.
Nobody kicks out of the 1D. They'll hit anything else but the 1D. Make sure anybody gets kicked out. We got Dirty Deeds next. The Dean Ambrose finisher. I think we have the paradigm shift on here for Jon Moxley as well. But this one's the Dirty Deeds. How are we feeling about this?
Might be the best DDT ever. I'm gonna go with a solid B on this.
B, putting it right next to the Rainmaker? Oh wow, this is high praise.
I didn't like Dirty Deeds as much. Especially, it was like all right. I just didn't have that look of when you finish it.
Yeah,
I
like it a lot more.
Was it as good as Mick Foley's double arm DDT?
When he picks him up in the air and drives him down with it, yes.
I'll go C. I can see C. This is a
See,
good
okay,
finisher.
I'm cool.
I don't feel like
I'm
it
cool
had the
with
drama behind it. Maybe it was the aura behind it from just the wrestler himself.
I'm cool with
Dean
C.
Ambrose
Cool with
lost the aura for sure.
I mean, I'm cool with C2, but I do like what I liked about the paradigm shift, Dirty D's, whatever. Well,
it's too
I mean,
different.
I'm used to it.
It's too different.
Yeah, Dirty D's is different.
Also, I like the fact that for like when he really needs to put some money away, he'll hook him, and then he'll do it almost like a suplex, and then just drive him straight down. So that when he needs to finish somebody off, he kind of takes it up a notch and really drives them and finishes them off. So yeah, I mean, like I said, B or C is cool for me, but I mean, like if you wanted to see, I mean, I have no problem with either.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, it's just for the Dirty Deeds. I think the paradigm shift is separately, like on the list as well.
Yeah, Paradigm Shift's also on here.
Okay.
Styles clash, big Styles clash, man.
Styles clash.
You mean the faith? You mean the faith breaker?
Faith Breaker is way more impactful than Styles Clash is. I should have. You know what? If we do another one, I'm gonna put the Faith Breaker on there for sure. If we do a part 2 on this,
Shout out Michelle McCool.
the Faith Breaker is different. The Faith Breaker is different from the Styles Clash though. That thing, she like jumps and just falls. That thing is crazy. Faith Breaker is way more impactful.
I'll go A for Styles Clash just because the different ways he's hit it. I mean, it's borderline S, like the way, like how many different ways he hit it, especially off the top rope.
Yeah.
Ooh, when James, what is his
especially the Ricochet.
Oh yeah.
he just be rolling through, catching people, just catch me off the top rope. He's really for a move that feels so unwieldy at times. It's really impressive how many different situations he's hit it in.
Yeah, and they be like holding people up, hook the arm.
The faith breaker is definitely A. Yeah. So yeah, faith breaker is definitely A.
Man, bro, like one of the greatest Styles clashes I've seen.
I like AJ Styles, bro. Like, but like I gotta.
Come on, man. Hey, AJ Styles, Gainesville, Georgia. I'm a Georgia boy myself, so you know I got to represent. You know I got to shout him out. No, let me tell you something. One of the greatest Styles clashes I've ever seen that I don't think we even really talk about. It just happened not too long ago. Mm-hmm. I think it was that triple threat. It was him, Rey Mysterio, and The Miz. And he hits the Styles Clash he's on the middle rope, and he hits the Styles Clash on Rey Mysterio, and he splashes on the Miz, and then he rolls through it and turns it into the pin. I'm like, oh my god,
that one was crazy. That one he did to Cody Rhodes on the stairs was crazy. He's one of the best for a reason. Shout out to AJ Styles. Another AJ Styles finisher. We got the phenomenal forearm. And I think that as good as the Styles Clash is, I think I put this one in S. Me personally. I think the phenomenal forearm is better than the Styles Clash.
I don't know about S tier for that one.
I don't know about S tier for that.
I don't know about S tier for that one.
I think there's times where I see him do the Styles Clash, and like I said earlier, it just feels so unwieldy.
To put that next to F5 in the Tombstone, I think is downright disrespectful right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I mean, A tier, you might have had me. I like the Styles Clash. The Faith Breaker. But the phenomenal elbow. Yeah, that's around B or A tier. Just in terms of the impact of the move, I like the move. I like the setup to the move. Don't get me wrong. Mm-hmm. Setup and everything. That's good. But to put that anywhere close to the F5, downright disrespectful.
If y'all got an A, I'm cool with A. Me personally, I think it's one of the better moves that I've seen. It's very entertaining in the way that
it is an entertaining move.
And I don't feel like people kick out of it often. No. Am I?
No, I think so.
I feel like it gets reversed often. I don't feel like they kick out often. When
I think it gets reversed off signature, a setup, honestly.
No,
it's a setup. It's one of the finishers.
When he hits it, it finishes a match. He doesn't when he doesn't hit it. It's usually
how many matches has he finished off of the phenomenal elbow?
He finished a good amount, especially when he first came back to the WWE. When he first came to
for a while in WWE, that was his primary finisher for a while.
Yeah, it was. When he when he went on that first like WWE Championship run, it was the phenomenal form.
I think the Styles Clash is better than a phenomenal elbow, but that's just me.
Phenomenal elbow.
I do too. I do too. No, the Styles Clash is better than the phenomenal forearm, but I will say this about the phenomenal forearm.
Hold up, we getting the name wrong. It's the Faith Breaker. That's what it's called.
Bro, I love. Hey, I love Michelle McCool to death, but we are not doing that to AJ Styles. So, but I'm gonna say this though. The style is better, but this is what I'll say like giving the phenomenal forearm its respect. The ones he did where he went like off the top rope to the outside, the one he hit the Roman Reigns at Payback, and the one he hit the Shinsuke Nakamura through the announce table and Money in the Bank, I got mad respect for those two. Because those are both physical matches where he knew he had to take it up, where he kind of had to really make an impact, and to do it to the outside like that through an announce table, I got respect for those.
So we got it above the Rainmaker at least. I'm chilling.
I'm cool with it above the Rainmaker, man.
All right, I know this one's going to S, but we got the RKO next.
Yeah.
Bro. Go ahead, put it up there. Go ahead, put it up there. We don't even have to talk about that.
We ain't talking about that. Next.
2 people that kicked out of it, if that.
Out of the RKO? People have kicked out the RKO. John Cena kicks out of it all the time. That's like his favorite move to kick out of.
Which is crazy to me. But I mean,
favorite move to kick out of. He loved kicking out of.
Shout out to the Undertaker for making that move relevant by not kicking out of it.
Yeah, Gunther kicked out of it, I think, as well.
It's a couple of people that kicked out of some RKOs, man. But
RKO's not as protected as it used to be.
It's not.
But that's an S tier finish. But that's an S tier finisher, though.
I agree. We never got Roman Reigns, Randy Orton. They just didn't give that to us, and we just let it go. That's crazy.
We never got it. No, yes, we did.
No, we didn't.
We got that back in what?
We got the triple threat. We're not talking about big dog Roman Reigns. Nobody care about big dog Roman Reigns.
Yeah. We didn't get one-on-one Randy Orton Tribal Chief Roman Reigns.
Wait. Hold up. Didn't Roman Reigns put Randy out when they got the tag team titles off of him and whatchamacallit? Him and Bro?
No, they didn't have their one-on-one though. The only
thing they didn't have the one-on.
They didn't have the
one-on-one.
LA Knight, Randy Orton, and
AJ.
I feel like it's a lot of people that's going to interfere in that match with Roman Reigns and whatchamacallit. There's some people that got a bone to pick, man, with that bloodline and everything else. So,
all right,
who knows? They might even up the odds. Who knows?
We got the Batista bomb next. The Batista bomb, the power bomb, any like how are we feeling about this move in particular? Maybe not just Batista, but just in general. How we feeling?
The last rod was the best variation.
I'm gonna give it a strong A.
I like the pop-up power bomb a lot more than I like the last ride.
I don't know. The pop-up
I like the last ride more personally.
When Kevin Owens hits that pop up on the like outside of the ring,
the last ride in the ABA era, bro, was my goodness. That was like.
I like the last ride. The last ride is definitely one of the better finishers for me. That pop-up powerbomb to the outside of the ring was just.
Well, if you're talking about to the apron, that's fire. But if you're talking about the pop-up powerbomb that KO used to do as a finisher when he first came to WWE, I just hated how he he throw people into ropes and it's like KO's kind of strong, but his arm's not like you like he could
he not he like I feel like he has like a real heavyweight kind of strength where it's not shown like definition wise, but he definitely got strength to throw weight. Definitely, I kind of see him as like kind of how I saw Keith Lee.
Keith Lee, you see it in
Keith Lee can throw anybody.
Yeah, he's legit strong as shit.
I'll say this.
It makes sense.
There's
KO arms is not like that. Like
there's a better pop-up powerbomb guy right now, and his name is Obafemi. So
if he did it,
that Obafemi
I like Oba. I like Oba's pop-up powerbomb. Oba is a monster, bro. Like I want to see what next run he's gonna have in the championship run, man. It's got to be the NXT title real soon, but
He's got
He
get that. He's got to.
I feel like he has the setup, he has the rapport. And by the way, bro, Solo Sikoa probably got the best swag out of anybody that's been a leader of a faction, bro, by the way.
Huh?
Nah, this is wrong. I remember when Damian Priest came out in that red suit after he won that title, bro. That was different. That's Aura right there.
Nah. The jacket and the slides, man, for Solo, bro. Come on, I'm messing with it. And the chain, I'm messing with it, bro. That's swag. That's boss swag right there.
He had the pants that looked like he got from the 2003 NBA draft.
Hey, Roman Reigns got his own Jordan brand line shoe. Okay, that's all I can
No, nobody cares about those. He's the only person that's wearing them.
We hate
Nobody cares about Jordans unless they. Nobody cares about Jordans unless they retro. Solo swag is the best out of anybody.
Solo could take the gloves off, Weirdo, man. Them gloves be bugging me.
Solo swag is on point.
I don't know, man. Them gloves be bothering me, man. It's like he's trying to find his inner team with the gloves on, man. He could take the gloves off, though.
He got the tape under the gloves too.
He's like a chauffeur to me.
It's a hat on the hat. I don't like it.
It's the hat on the hat.
Why you got your whole hand taped up and then the glove over it too?
It's a hat on the hat. So, why you got your?
Where we got the power bomb at, man?
We got a strong A.
Solo finding his inner driving Miss Daisy with them gloves.
Oh my God! Yeah, you wild for that.
All right, John. We
got next.
We got the great Bret Hart and the sharpshooter. How are we feeling?
The best there was. The best there is, and the best there will be, man. Excellence of execution. That's S.
He looks so bored on that last what was this Raw he did? He was there for the check, bro.
Dude, he was sick.
He was there. He was there for the check.
He was there for the check.
He was battling.
He was there for the check.
Was he?
Yeah, that's what it was reported. So they didn't know if he was even going to show up. So he was like, he finally did it, and he could tell you just like, man, I should have just stayed home.
Like, bro, I'm all here. He's like, oh, it's Sami Zayn. Yay! Can I go home now? You got this.
He did not want to be there. He did not want to be.
You got this in S. I don't. I feel like the only person this looked good on as a finisher was Bret. Because I saw Natalia use it and I hate it. The Rock used it as a signature, but it wasn't like that protected. I think Shawn Michaels used it. It was cool.
Sting looked good doing it.
I feel like
Sting
did look good doing it, but the reason why I have it S is because you either had to break out of it or hit the rope or something. I don't think too many people hit the ropes when it happened. And during that time, we're talking about like in the 90s. Yeah, you got to put that S.
I'm going A. How are y'all feeling? We got to get it. We got to get the consensus. This is a democracy, I guess.
I feel like Bret Hart. Bret Hart was the champion's champion, man. I think everything about his technical style boils down to that sharpshooter and the imagery of that sharpshooter, man. Like I think he done it the best. Nobody could really duplicate it. The sharpshooter, man, he had the best preparation into getting the sharpshooter. He will wear you down, man. Wear down your lower body, man. So I have to go with the sharpshooter, man. And
I'm good. I'm cool with A tier, but I tell you what though, my favorite one is that one he did in SummerSlam where he went against Mr. Perfect, where he locked it up on the ground and had to stand up with him to do it. Boy,
yes,
that was nice.
Yes, that was nice. That was definitely nice.
I think this is the Burning Hammer. I believe this is the Burning Hammer. Yes, the Burning Hammer.
Who move was that?
I think
Kenta Kobashi, wasn't it?
Kenta Kobashi, Burning Hammer. Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking at it now, actually. Okay. What are you doing here?
No, it's just tough.
What are you doing here? Oh
Like,
yeah, that's
that
that's
should
kind
kill
of violent.
somebody. To be honest.
Yeah, it would. I'm gonna go with a strong A on that.
Hey,
People consider it the most dangerous finishing move of all time.
it is dangerous, but we gave Undertaker an S because it was so safe. Remember, and now we give it this
Right.
A to this version.
Okay, all right, B. Okay, B to B. My bad. B to B. B to B. Yep. B
I
to
can see
B.
B.
I can see B too.
B is good.
That's fine.
B is good.
Yeah, it's not really used too
Yeah.
often, so it's still one of those
It-
finishes
it-
that
it- it-
if I see the
yeah,
move, I'll be
It might be
surprised.
banned.
it had 7 uses, bro. I see why it's not used so often, bro. Like,
The
yeah,
only
get it
person
in
that
that B
uses
tier,
it
please.
is Bianca
It's
Belair.
not
She's got a
used for
variation.
obvious reasons. It ain't used for
Wow.
obvious reasons. But boy, every time I see somebody even try to use that move, I cringe every time they hit the ring. I'm like, oh my God.
That's how I feel about Samoa Joe's finisher, the
Muscle Buster?
The muscle buster.
That thing looks
Ever since what happened with
dangerous.
TJ and how he can't wrestle ever again, that's like. But I'm still trying to figure out how that happened because they didn't show no video. I think they deleted all the tape from that show, like
Dang.
obviously for lawsuit reasons.
All right, next we got. Speaking of lawsuits, we got Chris Jericho next and the Code Breaker. How are we feeling?
Code breaker.
I mean,
I'm gonna give
that's like a D.
all right. Yeah, I'm gonna give
Damn.
that. Yeah, D is D is perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear you,
That ain't
man.
never do nothing to nobody, man.
I don't even think that was really his finish. I mean, it was definitely a signature.
Come on, bro.
We
The
got.
yeah.
All right, well, we
Like
got.
the mid-air ones he hit were good, but I don't think it's enough to really like vault it up. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Exactly.
We got the Go to Sleep from CM Punk.
The
I'm gonna go with
GT.
a B on that.
I'm okay with the B. It doesn't look impactful.
Kenta's is. If we talk about the OG, Kenta's good GTS is insane.
It's not impactful.
He
I'm
has a
telling
cool.
you, he looked like he would kill people with his. My God.
Yeah.
I love the way that CM Punk sets it up. And like the matches when he was with John Cena and they would just keep putting each other on each other's shoulders over and over and over again, like who's gonna hit theirs first. That was fun. But the move itself,
if it's executed right, it's a top tier move.
Looks kind of weak. Hello?
Honestly, with the go to sleep for me,
GTS
the
is
go to
B, man.
I lean towards B. I mean, the innovation of it. A wouldn't be ridiculous with the innovation, but I lean B.
I'm saying B just to keep it safe. It's not. It ain't really putting nobody down, bro. Like when he hits it, it's more so because he's CM Punk. You know what I'm saying?
Agree.
Like I like. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, B is where it's at. What the next move? Who we got?
We got the Frog Splash, regular Frog Splash from Eddie Guerrero.
Eddie?
This is Eddie.
I'm gonna go with that's also a B for me.
Yeah, I think a B is good. It's not 5 stars.
We talked about
C to me. Yeah. It's like it's a move that he does. It's one of
all right. We downgrading it quite a bit. Come on.
Now. No. It's okay. When you think about Eddie's moveset, he has all these really spectacular moves, and then the Frog Splash is just a move that he finishes matches with, in my opinion. It's not spectacular. It doesn't blow you away. He's a technical wrestler already. Any move that he's doing is gonna look great. Mm-hmm. But it's a move.
That's true. That is true. But I'll at least put it to B to at least be respectful, bro. Like, come on, man. Like,
I'm respectfully giving it a C.
That move defeated Brock Lesnar and won a title, and that didn't happen in those days, man. Like,
out of all of the top rope moves, though, this is the move that I'm looking at the most. Like, if you don't do it like spectacular, over the top, crazy, it's just kind of just there.
Yeah, that's true. But but with Eddie, it was more of him just the fact that he wasn't an aerial type guy. He was more of a technical wrestler type of guy, bro. Like, so the fact that he was an aerial
we giving the Tsunami a B. I hear you.
The tsunami will be the tsunami, bro. Listen, for anybody that height, for anybody of that weight, to like, yo, first and foremost, shout out to Bronson, bro. I think he's my favorite right now, bro. Like Bronson, he just keep coming back. He ain't down for the count, bro. Like, how the hell do you put your body on top of a car and a human being, sandwich a human being on top of a car? Y'all come back next week, break some more shit. Y'all come back next week, like just get rid of security.
Hold on, y'all said B for the tsunami. I don't know, man. I'm thinking A with the tsunami, bro.
A with the tsunami.
He damn near 400 pounds jumping through the ropes.
I'm thinking an A with the tsunami, bro. Because I'm giving the tsunami an A, bro. Like,
that might be an A.
I like because I like what it is though. It's him being the size, and it's just like it's like I don't know, man. It's something about the aura in that move, man. I don't know. I love it, and honestly though, I'm just happy the way they revitalized him because at one point I thought Bronson Reed at one point was just dead in the water, and then he did that one thing with Seth Rollins where he splashed him like 6 times, and it was just it's like, yep, I'm back, and he's like one of the most over characters on Raw right now. It's crazy. I'm so happy for him because he deserves it.
He made Braun Strowman.
No. See, the thing is, Ron, he not even over. It's that move that's over. Every time he does that, then he's over. When they see him and he's not doing that move, he's not over. When he's doing that move, then he's over. Every time he go back to the top rope, the crowd get more pumped up. They be like, go back up there. Go back up there. Go back up there. Michael Cole is like, tsunami.
I'm so glad they got Wade Barrett on the show to be doing that for Bronson Reed because
he does call that one the best though. That's a fact.
Oh man,
absolutely.
The tsunami is over. Bronson Reed is not over yet.
Okay,
the tsunami is.
I don't think I have the tsunami on here, so I'm gonna add it to the frog splash, and we'll give the frog splash A because it is just a frog splash. It's just a big ass frog splash.
Yeah, it's a big ass frog. No, it's a cross. It's really a cross. That ain't even a frog splash. It's just like it's a cross body.
He's a little thing with his arms, No.
This is what it is. Elijah, it's this. I'm 400 pounds, bro. If you don't move, you're gonna get crushed. It's that simple. That's what that is.
It's like when Hornswoggle.
And remember this about the tsunami as well. When he was in NXT, like the way he does it now, where he'll climb up to the top rope and he won't like climb all the way to the top rope. He'll just kind of push himself off. He used to literally get onto the top rope in NXT and jump and do the splash.
I like it more when he just goes off.
I like when he won.
I like the way he does it now too. I like it more too.
Yeah, it makes him
when he's off of 1 foot, bro. Like yes. When he's off, I like it more now too. I definitely like that.
All right. Next, we got the spear. We're just going with all of the spears, including weak ass Jey Uso spear. Shout out Jey Uso, our new Intercontinental.
If we're gonna say that, we gotta acknowledge the fact that the best spear as of right now belongs to Braun Breaker.
Yes,
and it has to be at least an A, at least.
I'm cool.
Are we counting Gore in here with Rhino?
Yes, Gore.
Yes, we're counting the Gore.
I'm saying it's an S.
How can I forget about Rhino? Oh my
God! You cannot talk about a spear without Rhino's Gore. You can't do it.
Yeah,
you can't do that. Rhino's Gore.
You just can't do it.
In the ECW days? Oh God! Oh my God! Oh my God! I see, that looked like it killed somebody.
For sure. Okay, I think it's S. What do y'all feel? Y'all feel A or S?
I guess I could go with S because the people that did it, that made it iconic, they made it look like it was a real move. So like between Rhino and now Braun Breaker of
Bobby
Goldberg,
Lashley
bro.
when he was doing it back in
Bobby Lashley.
Goldberg, Roman Reigns, Edge.
Bobby Lashley was good.
I feel like
Edge.
Bobby Lashley was real good,
Edge's
but Bobby Lashley
was not as good as
Bobby
people like to
Lashley,
remember.
I
it
think
as.
Bobby Lashley lifted a whole, like he levitated a little bit more and put a lot more shoulder into his.
Bobby
Like,
Lashley was
he like,
scary. Bobby Lashley like he was hurting people.
yes.
Edge looked like he was like playing tag.
But Bobby didn't look like he was trying to hurt anybody. It just looked like he was a muscular guy, but he was trying to hit you. He was trying to make it look as athletic, but the fact that he had swole on him. I seen Bobby Lashley in person. That was arguably the most swolled up person I ever seen in my life.
Braun Breaker
Ever.
just grabs you. He grabs you and takes you to the fucking ground. And that's scary, man.
That's scary. That is scary. But I think Bobby, you mix that with Bobby Lashley and Goldberg and whatchamacallit, bro, like, man, and Rhino. That's S tier. I'll take that.
We got the Stone Cold Stunner. How we feeling about the
S-tier.
Stone Cold Stunner?
S tier.
S.
S tier.
I would say S tier, but I think Kevin Owens ruins it for me, to be honest.
Yes, he does. He do. But the thing is, it's not as good as Steve's, right? Exactly.
And then it has the nostalgia factor of him doing it to Linda McMahon, to Vince McMahon.
Exactly. I don't think Kevin Owens knocks it down too much. I still think it's S tier. Too many all-time moments with that move for it to really be knocked down. It's still S tier.
Yeah, I think he does it good enough. And then the way Austin Theory's been selling it recently, I think he does it.
That helps. Nobody tops the Scott Hall or Rock sales of the Stunner.
The Austin Theory one at WrestleMania was pretty damn close.
It was good, man. Austin Theory as a seller is
he would like flat back kind of kicking.
Yeah.
Nah, the Scott Hall at WrestleMania 18.
Can we what?
Can we go ahead and turn Austin Theory babyface now? I don't know what they're doing with him at this point.
I think they're waiting for maybe a bigger event where they can put a Grayson.
Well, Atlanta's the best place to do it.
Atlanta makes so much sense.
Will they be hosting a Grayson
Waller?
The thing is, Rob,
the thing is, Rob, bro, like you got to remember, Vince brought him in. Like Vince was like real kind of. It seemed like Vince was more hands on with him. So like, I don't know where. Yeah, I really don't know where Austin Theory goes, and I really don't know if Austin Theory is gonna be more in any type of situation or story going forward or anything serious. So I mean, I don't know, man. It's just saying, I don't know.
Even if you turn
man, you got a point. You got a point.
Is he feuding against like Carmelo Hayes? Like who?
I don't know.
There's not a lot of heels on SmackDown.
I think he's supposed to turn. I think he's supposed to turn on what's the dude that hosts
Grayson
the show?
Waller.
Grayson Waller.
After that feud's over, then what? Where does he go?
I don't know. I guess he's that dude you put in ladder matches just to fill a spot. I don't know.
That's how I feel too. Andrade type shit. But hey, anyways, let's talk about the figure 4 leg lock from Ric Flair himself.
Ooh.
That gotta be S. Gotta be S, man. How many years has that move been around and been iconic and has won title after title after title for decades?
And there's only one way to counter it.
Maybe I'm not like a big submission fan, but I think it's A. I think it's like right next to the sharpshooter because I don't feel like anyone else does it good.
That's fair.
But that's true. Nobody else does it good. That's a fact. Nobody else does it the way Ric Flair does it. I agree with that.
But I feel like Charlotte, when she bridges it, it makes it
the figure 8. Yeah.
When she bridges it makes it. And when she bridges it, it makes it look like it makes that move look like a kind of how the Pokemon setup is. It evolves into some shit much greater.
Yeah, like she makes she makes it look like she makes it look like she's really about to break your leg. So yeah.
Okay, we can go. It's fine. It's fine. It's cool. Shout out Ric Flair, I guess. Jesus Christ. What a picture. Next, we got the angle slam.
Angle slam.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw that. I'm gonna throw that in A because the move that two people that made that move look much more greater than what it is. Shawn Michaels, obviously in WrestleMania 21, and shout out to Shane McMahon in 2001 at King of the Ring. The way he listened, the shit that went down in that match, and that's a match
that was
y'all to
crazy.
go back. The shit that went down in that match, I didn't even think. I'm like, yo, like Shane is about to die. I was like,
Man, I thought Kurt was about to kill that man.
Yeah,
I thought he was
angle
too.
slamming the Big Show like this is crazy though.
Yeah.
I like the angle slam, but I think the angle lock is better. I would put this at B, but that's just me.
I like the way he does. Only two people that really do it.
I'm keeping that at A because he jumped up the top rope and caught somebody and did it countless times. And when he did it to Shawn Michaels in that match, bro, I thought Shawn Michaels was broken in half. I swear to God, bro, it didn't look like Shawn Michaels landed that good, but he actually, with the execution on it, when he jumped up there and caught him at the top rope, flawless. Kurt Angle was a hell of an athlete, man. Man, oh man,
I think
one of my top.
Perk Angle.
One of my top 5. Yeah. I think Kurt Angle might have been the best. He might have been the best wrestler ever. He might have been. So I'm giving that an A.
I'm leaning A. I like the way he and Chad Gable both do it. They both it just looks so impactful. It never to me looks like a weak move. Like when I see the angle slam, the Olympic slam, whatever you want to call it, it just looks like it's about to finish a match. To this day.
Right. They do. Especially when you hit it off the top rope, or like in a situation where it's like somebody about to hit their super and then you reverse it and then they hit it. Oh yeah. It definitely looked like it's about to end the match for sure.
We can go with the consensus. Roger, how you feeling?
Yeah, I can. I feel Kurt Angle. I feel Kurt Angle from the wrestling standpoint. Either him or Bryan Danielson are the two best pure wrestlers I've ever seen in the sport. So, yeah, I can get with A, because what Leaf was talking about, like the top rope angle slams. Like when he catches you in like those big moments where he's got to hit like the super angle slam, and the way that sucker looks going down, just I wouldn't go below an A with it.
Okay. Next we have the pop-up powerbomb. The Kevin Owens, now Obafemi pop-up powerbomb. How we feeling?
Obafemi makes it a B. Obafemi makes it a B.
Obafemi definitely does make it a B. And
I was
low.
One move he does.
I've been low on power bombs, man. Like for outside of the last round, I've been low on power bombs, man. So, but
I'll keep it honest. I'll be honest with y'all. I've been hoping when they lifted like the ban on the power driver, I've been hoping they let Kevin Owens start using the package power driver again. Personally.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna stick with that. Obafemi's pop-up powerbomb makes this a B.
I agree. I don't know what this is. Is this a sunset flip? I don't know. It's Canadian driver. I don't know. We're gonna keep it pushing. I don't know what that is.
Okay, choke slam.
Yeah, now we got the choke slam.
I love Kane. I love Kane's. I love Big Show's. Undertaker's. I thought was. I don't think Undertaker's was better than Kane's or Big Show's at their best. Undertaker did have some best. I thought he had better choke slam moments. The choke slam off the top rope to Shane McMahon.
The one to Brock Lesnar where he bounced like a foot off the ring.
Oh yeah. One of Brock Lesnar, where he bounced the foot or like off the joint. Like he sold that hell out of it. But I'm gonna give that what we giving that, a B? Yeah, B.
A B for the choke slam?
See?
I'm here with S. This is one of the most iconic.
I don't think it's
when I see these.
I don't think it's S.
When I see like the Great Khali do a choke slam, am I happy about it? No. But
Oh,
when
the two hand. I mean, well, yeah. How many people could two hand choke slam though?
when
Like,
I
that's a little bit different.
when I see Kane doing it, when I see now Damian Priest doing it, I'm like, this is such an impactful.
Damian Priest. I'm not gonna lie.
I love his choke slam.
That sit down choke slam is just money. Man, if this is a B, it's a B. I'll give it to y'all, but
I don't think it's below a A personally.
I'll go with the A. How are you? Are y'all willing to negotiate with the A?
I think A is fine. I don't think it's
below. It's not lower than a B. It's not lower. Than a B.
I would like I said too. Like just I don't know. Like I don't know. I would go. Yeah, I wouldn't go below an A with a choke slam. Too many people have done that move well for me for it to be below an A.
The problem with the choke slam is it's usually used as a lazy move when like a big man is just too big. So it either looks amazing when you got like those athletic freak of nature's big men, but when you just got that guy that's just kind of like on his last breath doing a choke slam, it's just not.
Take it home, brother.
It's just not.
That's true. That's just true.
It does not look good.
That's just true. That's the truth. Yeah, I can honestly say that. But I think
I'll say this. I'll say this about the choke slam.
If you're gonna one thing, bro.
You need to move it all the way over to the left. It needs to be the best B.
You're right.
Best
we should rearrange this a little bit, but in a second. See what's the best.
Yeah,
of the best.
The choke slam is the best. The choke slam for me is easily the best B move.
The best B chair move, man. I can say that.
Okay, I'm cool with the best B tier move. Let's see what we got next. Next, we got the DDT.
The DDT.
Jake the Snake DDT.
Jake
the
Snake DDT.
But ever since that, it's washed now.
That moved in the age well, man. I gotta send that down in the dirt, man. I'm gonna send that down with the letter that it belongs in. I'm gonna send it down to the seat.
Nowadays, it's
might
really
be
hard. In the ruthless aggression era, they were still pinning people with the DDT. I remember that. You could get pinned off a DDT.
They were, but I mean, they had to do it on something. I don't think that you did it on a chair.
No, they were just doing it.
I'm about to say the DDT is not really a finisher anymore. I mean, it's an iconic move. I don't want to.
All right, are we putting the DDT? Are you putting the DDT? Are you putting the DDT over the super kick?
No. God, no.
All right,
no, I'm not.
Because guess what? The super kick has become today's DDT. Everybody's using it.
Yeah, and I'm not putting the DDT over the super kick. I'm saying my point is it just it don't finish people anymore. And I know the super kick doesn't either, but at least you've had like with the super kick, you've at least still had like Nick Nemeth at the very least still uses it as like a finisher. Nobody really uses the DDT as a finisher. Like now it's just like a setup. So
the last person to do it was I want to say Alexa Bliss. And when was the last time she wrestled?
Ludwig Kaiser does it as his thing. He does that little thing where he like grabs them like this and then DDTs them.
That Velveteen Dream DDT.
Yeah. It's just they still do DDTs. It's just modified.
Dirty D's is basically the same thing, bro. Like, all right, so my man DDT. Fair. I'm putting it in the C tier, man.
Next, we got the Kinshasa. How we feeling about Shinsuke, man?
I love this
Nakamura. Yo, what happened to Shinsuke, bro? Like,
I think he's just doing his own thing now. He just he's
collecting his checks.
Man, he collecting them WWE checks and living life, man.
Yeah, he's having a good time.
He did all that King of Strong style stuff. He over it. You can go watch his archives. That's what he said. Hey, you can go watch my archives on what is it? NW, Japan.
Yeah,
Starting to hurt.
NJPW, New Japan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that New Japan. Yeah, definitely.
I think the Kinshasa
But,
personally is at least a B. I don't think I can go any lower than a B.
No, I'm cool with that. I just
I'm cool
it's
with
like one of
it.
those things. It's like that in the Rainmaker. It's like one of those things where it has like that cool setup where you're like, gosh, like you know, when you know what's coming, and people are like, you know,
a B is fine, bro.
It's one of those moves you can also kind of hit out of nowhere in a way. Like he would hit that when people were standing straight up.
and you can hit it with anybody. And that's
middle
also
rope.
something we didn't really talk about. Having a move that you can hit on anybody, regardless the size of. Like obviously, there's moves that if you got a smaller guy, you hit it, it's like, oh my god, that looks amazing. But it's like when you know you can't do that on the big show or Kane. So then it's like. It's not going to be as effective, but when you got to move like the hidden, we didn't even talk about the hidden blade.
Oh, it's on here.
The hidden
It's
blade
on
that
here.
Will Ospreay has. Where he
I'm about to say it better be on here. I love that
It's
move.
on here. Hidden blade's on here.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the Kinshasa is one of those ones. I think if he was able to get the push that he deserved at the time, it would have been in a similar vein to the super kick in the way that like the setup that it had, the way you could hit it anywhere, the way that you just kind of he'd fall down after he hit it and pin you.
Yeah.
It was going down that path until like his booking got all wonky.
If you really want to see a good Shinsuke Nakamura match, and you thought, oh, we got the AJ Styles Shinsuke Nakamura at WrestleMania, nah, that was good. Don't get me wrong, it was all right. But Shinsuke Nakamura versus AJ Styles at Wrestle Kingdom,
yes.
Shinsuke versus Samoa Joe was just brilliant.
Shinsuke versus Samoa Joe, that was a pretty good match, definitely.
Shinsuke Sami Zayn.
Shinsuke became my favorite wrestler after Shinsuke is Sami Zayn. That was a
great
pretty good match though. That was a pretty good match. Definitely.
How are we feeling about the leg drop?
The Hulk Hogan leg drop.
F tier.
That's an
F.
All right, how are we feeling about the Hurt Lock Master Lock?
I used to really love this move when I was a kid because it was just like you want to put your brother or sibling in it, and you just
it's the full Nelson. Give it a D.
They booked it so well, though. They really did. Can they escape the Master Lock?
When they did that with Bobby Lashley to the Hurt Lock, that was really good.
They gave us some aura, but I wouldn't go below. Yeah, they gave us some aura. Yeah, they did, but I wouldn't go below a D myself.
I'll give it a C for sure.
I'm giving it a D. Yeah.
It's definitely one of those moves that like it depends on how you book it because by itself it doesn't look good.
It doesn't.
The stink face?
F.
That's a finisher?
F.
It was.
Oh, bless you.
Nobody got pinned off of that, bro. F.
Yeah. Put that bad boy in F. Let's keep it pushing.
Right. We got the heel lock.
Ankle lock.
Ankle lock, yeah.
I like the ankle lock more than ankle slam, to be honest.
Kurt Angle didn't even have the best ankle lock. It was Ken Shamrock.
Ken Shamrock was just snapping your ankle, though.
I'm okay with this being A S. I'm thinking A though, top of A.
A's? Yeah, I like A.
I'm cool with the A for the ankle lock.
Whenever I see like it's one of those moves that like it doesn't obscure anyone's face like the sharpshooter does, so you can see the emotion on both people's faces. It makes for great cinema.
I need to sign a picture because every time I think of the ankle lock, I just think of Kurt Angle sweating his ass off with the mouthpiece in, and he just wrenching his ankle. Like that's what I think of how iconic that thing is.
I think of that.
And then
I think it was.
No, go ahead. You go ahead.
I think it was him and Sami Zayn, Chad Gable and Sami Zayn. He just would not let go. And like Sami would try to counter and do a little spin. And he'd spin with him. He'd come back right into it. He picked it back up. Then he did it to him on the top rope. Nah, he was going crazy with that ankle lock.
He was. We got next.
We got the jackknife.
No. Jackhammer.
Not the jackknife. Jackhammer, yeah.
Jackhammer, that was pretty tough. That was pretty fire.
Jackhammer, I'm gonna give wherever you got Spirit, put that higher than that because the jackhammer was tough. He hit The Big Show with that in his prime, and
Oh,
he hit a lot of
this ain't S tier. Nah, I'm not giving the jackhammer S tier.
I'm not giving that S tier. Why? Because it's Goldberg.
No, just because it was a cool move, but it wasn't better than the spear. And what the spear is. The spear is just one of those moves that you just like. You got it. Like that's just the move.
But
Bro.
his spear.
I would go high B tier with it though. High B tier.
His spear set that up.
I'm cool with high B tier. If I'm thinking of just Goldberg, is his spear better than his jackhammer better than his spear? Yeah. Is the spear better than the jackhammer overall? Yeah.
But like when you think of jackhammer, you think Goldberg, and the way he hit that thing, no one really replicated how great Goldberg hit the jackhammer.
Oh
no,
God,
I don't think anyone does. I don't even think
Agreed.
anyone does it, do they?
Huh?
I don't even think anyone does it.
But I haven't.
Nobody else can do it.
No, people can definitely do the jackhammer. I'll be honest with you.
Like nobody's been able to do it. Nobody's been able to do it like Goldberg. Like Batista had it for a little while. I know Brian Cage kind of dabbles and does it every once in a while. Nobody did it with the execution that Goldberg did it though.
Yeah, I think it's at least an A. I think it's an A. That's a great move.
Bottom of A is fine with me.
Bottom A is
yeah. A tier for that's not ridiculous. I like that, to be honest with you.
I say at the very, very back of S tier.
Nah, I'm not going there with you. How are we feeling about the yes lock? I think it's yes lock.
The yes lock? Crossface?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I'm gonna give that a B.
I'm cool with B.
He didn't
not,
have the best cross.
I like B tier for that.
He didn't have the best crossface anyway, bro. So I'm cool with this. We got next.
This is the Roman spear. I didn't know I had.
I guess whatever the spear is,
we can just move it. We can just move on.
Okay.
Whatever that spear is in it.
We got the RVD 5-star frog splash now though.
No, that's S tier.
Yes,
that's S tier.
I agree. I think it's near top 2. I think it's about speed.
Loki make me want to do a wrestling edit of just like 5-star frog splashes.
All right, we got the Razor's Edge. How you feel about the Razor's?
Ooh.
I'm gonna give that a B tier.
Also known as the Ego's Edge, bro. Shout out to Ethan.
All right,
cooking with the Ego's
Edge.
Bro.
That's high B tier. That's high B tier. I was always a fan of the Razor's Edge. That's high B tier.
It depends on how it gets set up to me, but I do like it. I like when it gets thrown into a power bomb more than they just throw them though.
This is a high B tier though.
I'm cool,
but I'm not going higher than B.
Do the 619.
Booyaka. Well, okay, are we considering just the go through the ropes, or are we talking about what Kamino when he does the
619? The 619.
I feel like he's got to go through the ropes, drop the dime, right? That's the whole move. No.
Yeah.
My favorite version of that was when he did it and turned it into the Hurricane Runner off the top rope. That was my favorite version of it.
That was tough.
Oh gosh.
Is C. And don't really do anything to anybody. Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, like World Championship run that 619 was crazy.
First off, that move killed somebody actually in the ring. Well, actually, it didn't.
That's not fair.
I think the dude was already dead.
Yeah, about to say, because I remember seeing. Unfortunately, I remember seeing that clip. Yeah, you could see the dude laying in the ropes. That was so unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. Very unfortunate.
I think this move is a clear A, especially if you want to talk about nobody's doing it like how he does it, like similar to the jackknife. That is the Rey Mysterio move. I know people did it before him, but that's the Rey Mysterio move.
Yeah.
No, they ain't let his son do it.
Yeah, he does
not nearly as good as him.
Not
even good.
Nobody does it as good as Rey Mysterio. Nobody's close to him in terms of executing.
He's doing it. Like he could do it with.
That's only because of Rey Mysterio's height, bro. Like, come on, bro. We all know that.
That's not fair. You can say the same thing about the jackknife. That's only because Goldberg is such an athletic freak. What are we doing?
No,
everybody's got their talent. Everybody's got their talent.
Could you imagine Brock Lesnar doing the jackknife?
Could you imagine Brock Lesnar doing the 619?
He could
I
be
left my ass out, bro.
You remember Edge doing the 619 when he did that?
He better not ever do that again.
Ever. You do
Because
that
he made
again, bro, your career's over.
because he made contact. He did it, but boy, as soon as he made contact, that top hand slipped off the rope. I'm like, yeah, don't you do that no more.
Yeah, he like lost all of his momentum right before he made contact. He looked like he was
He had
gonna
a lot
fall
of core
before he
strength.
would do it. Yeah, nah.
Like,
Rey
shout out to
Mysterio-
Edge though. He at least tried, man. You got to give him props, but don't do that no more.
How are we feeling
I mean,
about
Edge,
the AA?
would you say
the
Edge has
FU?
one of the best spears off of a ladder?
Edge has the best spear off of a ladder.
Yeah, and that
Or just,
TLC.
I'm talking about like not just like off of a ladder, but like the spear that he did off of a ladder is one of the best spears.
I think he does. Yeah, like as far as spear off of a ladder, he's done it the best. He's done it the best.
For sure. I'm just saying in theory, and just not like off of ladder, like the one that he did that was off of a ladder in totality is the best, one of the best spears.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. The one he did to Jeff Hardy at WrestleMania 17.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That
fine.
spear.
All right, who we got next, man?
I also think one of the underrated spears was Roman Reigns launching in the Big Show. That was one of the underrated spears.
The best spear ever, bro, was Mick Foley do the damn burning table, man. Next question.
When Braun Breaker caught Carmelo Hayes off that springboard and he just
he broke him
through the mat, insane spear.
I don't think this one was the best spear, but this was like some of the coolest presentation. The one where he did the Ludwig Kaiser, where they had the high shot, and Ludwig Kaiser basically had a head start, and then Braun Breaker just met him head on and like in the middle on the other side of the ring and just ran through him. Like, man.
Braun Breaker does some crazy spears. How are we feeling about the AA/FU?
The FU is S tier.
It was at one point in time, but I just think it lost its lore.
No, it's the S tier because he hit the Mark Henry pop up off of it because he hit one and then flipped him over and then flipped and rolled and caught another one on the shoulders.
I think it's S tier because of the big men. He's done that too.
Yeah, when he did that to the Big Show, it was crazy.
But when he did his best one was against Edge, bro, off the ladder.
His best one is when he did it to Batista through that light post in that I Quit match.
Mm-hmm. Right,
that one was crazy.
My favorite one's the one he did. Yeah, I think my favorite one was the one he did to AJ at Royal Rumble 2017.
That's a good one.
Oh, that was for number 16, right?
For 16, where he dropped him the first time and then hooked him, rolled him up again, and did it again. Oh, that was so clean. That was so clean.
What about WrestleMania 25 when he hit Big Show and Edge?
Oh yeah, he did do that.
He did. Yeah, he had him at the same. He had him at the exact same time, and then Edge dropped off, and then he did it to Big Show. That was like, I'm like, bro, Cena was like another tier in terms of strength, bro.
Yeah,
that's true. That is true. So the
619.
The AA. I'm gonna give that S tier.
I agree.
Do you feel like it lost any lore because a lot of people started kicking out of it more?
No.
Later on?
No. You can say the same thing about most of these moves, actually.
Well, at least for the ones that were super. I saw that there's only 12 people that have actually kicked out of the RKO throughout Randy's 25 years.
They be kicking out, bro. I think the thing with Cena is that he's a face, so his finisher has the adversity of him like, they kicked out. What do I do now? How do I still win? Randy was a heel for most of his career, so he gets his RKO, match's over. That makes sense.
Exactly.
Cena's move wasn't built to be a one hitter, kind of finish.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Who we got next?
Rock Bottom. We got the Rock Bottom next.
I'm putting that S tier for this. I'm putting that S tier because how many tables it went through. Number one. That was a move where if you went through a table, bro, The Rock won the match.
I don't think The Rock Bottom's S tier.
I don't think so either. I know they got the bookend rock bottom. There's the spinning solo now.
I think the rock bottom is S tier just simply because of the flip. Like to me, it was just the flair on it, man. Like double rock bottom through the table at Backlash in 2000. Rock bottom on a limo at 99.
I hear you. I really do. I don't think it's as
rock bottom on the hood of a limo, bro. Come on.
I think there's another.
Better than the
I want the
I'm gonna keep it 100, man. I don't think.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it 100, man. I don't think the rock bottom's A tier. I think it's B.
That spinning solo has really taken to the rock bottom for me. I'll say that.
No, man.
And now you got Trick Williams who uses it as like a pseudo signature as well. It's kind of lost.
I think the rock bottom's been one of the more overrated finishing moves in a while. I think the rock bottom is extremely overrated. I really do.
It's just cool.
If you think the rock bottom is overrated, then you think the pedigree is overrated.
No, I do not think the pedigree is better than the rock bottom. The pedigree is way better than the rock bottom.
Yeah. I don't like all the people that use the pedigree now. Goddamn, but like,
yeah, they're watering it down a little bit, but the pedigree is still way better than the rock bottom.
Yeah, I'm cool with rock bottom A, top of B. If y'all are cool with that,
I'm cool with that too. I still think it's overrated, but I can get with that.
Okay.
I'm on A, bro, and I'm not going lower than that.
That's fine. Okay, let's go bottom A then. We got the Macho Man elbow drop. How are we feeling about the Macho Man elbow drop?
Wherever you got Kerry Sane elbow at, that's where I got his.
Hell no. That Kerry Sane elbow is different.
I need you to go back. To Randy's matches and go see the height that he had in his prime on them elbow drop.
I like his elbow drop.
He used to hit it from.
I like his elbow drops.
His elbow drops was damn near perfect.
They're great. Yeah. I could see
he has to be at least A.
Yeah, I could see A.
Yeah, agreed.
So you got Kerry Sane at S.
She better be like top of A.
I don't think she's S, but she's over his. I think her elbow's better than his.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next we got the super kick / the sweet chin music. How we feeling?
Sweet chin music is for sure a top finisher. The super kick, the thrust kick, is it's a solid move, but it's not like the sweet chin music. We talk sweet chin music alone is S tier.
I'm cool with just ranking this as the sweet chin music alone.
If we're ranking it as sweet chin music, that's an S tier finisher.
That's fine with me. We don't gotta rank the Usos or the Young Bucks or weak ass Dolph Ziggler. You know, none of them guys.
Whoa!
I do like Dolph Ziggler. I do like
Dolph Ziggler zigzag, bro. Oh man,
Dolph Zigzag's fire because he'd be like floating in the air for that thing.
I like the zigzag. He does not need the sweet chin music. He doesn't. That's not his move.
That just shows you the influence of Shawn Michaels, though.
Yeah, exactly. And I want to be watching Dolph Ziggler. I don't need to be watching Shawn Michaels in Dolph Ziggler.
But Shawn Michaels has a lot of influence on Dolph.
His entire career, he so aggressively wanted to be Shawn Michaels. Like
Dolph Ziggler, bro. Didn't Dolph Ziggler get folded by? He got squashed by Goldberg like dumb quick, and it looked like it hurt. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's one of my favorite. That is one of my favorite SummerSlam moments of all time.
They fumbled the fuck out of Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler is one of the hottest faces in the company when he had the Money in the Bank. And they just fucked with him. Like, Vince just literally fucked with him because he just thought it would be funny.
But you got to think though. He did get hurt too because he had that match against Jack Swagger, and Jack Swagger kicked him in the head and gave him a concussion. So that's what messed him up.
But
because he would get hurt at the wrong time. That's what I hated about him. He got hurt at the wrong time. I feel like the biggest fumble was Survivor Series 2014, where he was the sole survivor against the Authority. That's what I thought was the biggest fumble because I thought they were finally about to do something for him. And then next thing you know, they bring the Authority back, and I'm just like, well, you just killed that again.
No, like Vince legitimately just wanted to fuck with Dolph Ziggler, and like it's literally on record that said like they just thought it would be funny to see if he would lose, and that's why like he just never liked him or respected him as a guy, but like, he consistently got over. He was good, like him. Honestly, like a really good series that's like really low key. Dolph Ziggler and the Miz matches are like they had some really good.
His entire NXT run showed you exactly what he could have been. That NXT championship run was really good. What do we got next? Let's see. We got the stomp. We got the Seth Rollins stomp next.
Curb stomp?
Yeah.
It ain't
curb stomp.
Is the punt on here? Randy Orton's punt?
I'm gonna give that a C.
I don't think so. I don't think the punt's on here. We can put that.
If we're talking about that punt that Randy Orton did, that's S tier. But the curb stomp is like, it's all right.
The curb stomp is like a solid B to me. It was just so brutal looking back when he was doing it, like Shields Seth Rollins. Yeah, Shields Seth Rollins when he was doing it, brutal. Now he does it, it's kind of weak.
Because it's like take a million steps.
Yeah.
Monday Night Messiah. When he did it, bro, I was okay with it, but I'm giving that a C. It was always around B or C.
You got to go watch Authority Seth Rollins doing it. That's when he was doing not Authority because he was doing the pedigree at that time. I think you got to go back to Shield Seth Rollins and go watch him do it.
Shield Seth Rollins when he was doing it didn't impress me then.
I don't know what you were watching then.
I was watching a mid move. That's what I was watching. I know a good move when I see one. That's what I was watching.
I'm taking that Seth Rollins Shield stomp over that weak ass Macho Man elbow. I'd say that.
Now you're just being mean, bro. Now you're just being mean. You just being straight evil. I don't like your attitude right now, bro. Like I really don't.
I do. Now I'll say this about the stomp. I do think the stomp is better than what Leaf giving it credit for. I do think the stomp is a little better than that. Yeah, like
shit show, bro. I can do that, bro.
No. Let me tell you something. One of the biggest pops I've heard for a finisher was when he first pulled it back out against Finn Balor in that one match, and the crowd just popped for no reason because they weren't expecting to see it. So
I got it in B.
They popped because of Seth freaking Rollins. That's why they popped, bro.
The fans wanted them to use that move again. The fans wanted them to use that move again.
It got banned though. That's it
got legit banned. Like, but the fans wanted them to use that move again.
It got banned because everyone was doing it. That's why it got banned.
It got banned because Vince didn't like. He
thought it was dangerous because he thought kids were going to be doing it.
He thought because he saw little kids doing it, and he's like, "Yeah, I don't want my daughter or whatever to do this move."
Okay, where y'all got it? Let's get the consensus.
Again,
low
B. The Randy Orton, I don't know if it's like considered the same, but I think they're two different. But yeah, B is fine.
No, these are two.
Low B.
Those are two different moves.
Low B.
C.
I got it in B as well, so go B. Well, we got the People's Elbow. How are we feeling about the People's Elbow?
People's Elbow is better than the Rock Bottom.
Now known as the Megastar's Elbow.
No, it's not.
The Megastar Elbow.
The Megastar.
That's
elbow.
what they're calling it. It's the Megastar's Elbow. That's what it's called.
So we put that in S tier.
I think it's one of the greatest finishers of all. It's so unique, man. It's just such a good time.
I'll be honest with you, bro. The genesis of that move was to make Undertaker basically break.
To make him break.
Yeah, and it
didn't make him break. It was just goofy, bro, at first, and it got goofy as the years went on. The corporate elbow is the best version of that elbow. Period. Anyway.
That's fine.
The 99 corporate elbow is the best version of that move.
No, the best one I've ever seen was that one SmackDown where he was giving it to the British Bulldog and he rock bottom him on that
And then he
crap in the
slid, yeah.
ring. And then he slid in the loafers and did the people's up, bro.
The slide? No, the slide was
yes,
fun.
yes,
That was like,
yes. Oh,
Yeah,
that was so
this is
smooth.
a
Slide
S
was
tier.
goated. The
This
slide
is
was
the S
goated.
tier finisher, or at least I'll hear top of A. I'll hear top of A.
it's S for me.
It's S for me.
Fine, put it in S just because of The Rock. I don't get it. I don't care.
All right, next we
Yeah,
got Black Mass.
I do think it's a better finisher than a rock bottom. I do. Do I really want to?
Wow.
I guess go. I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't thinking S tier, but I mean, y'all already putting it there. I was thinking like mid. I was thinking like I don't know. I don't know, man.
If you have it in A,
I,
I'll hear out A, so we can put it top of A because Leaf had it in A.
I was thinking. I don't know, man. I guess low to mid A. I'm guessing.
I had it S. CJ had it S, so we'll meet.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll meet in the middle here. Where you got the Aleister Black, Malachi Black,
the Black Mass.
Yeah.
Mass.
I love that kick.
I love it.
I actually like his character for WWE.
I think we should put it right where we put the Kinshasa. Truthfully.
Where? B?
Right.
I think it's better than the. Yeah, I'm about to say put it over the Kinshasa because I think it's better.
You think it's better than the Kinshasa?
Oh yeah.
Yes, I do. I think Black Mass is better than the Kinshasa. I really do.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can hit it on anybody. The way he can hit it on someone springboarding, I've seen that. That's been awesome.
I've seen the Kinshasa get hit on springboards. I've seen the Kinshasa get hit off the top rope. I've seen the Kinshasa. Kinshasa's so versatile, man. I'm sleeping on the Kinshasa.
I'm not sleeping. I respect it, but
I like this. I like his setup though. Like when they're on the ground and he picks them up with his foot before they do it.
Yeah,
I love that.
That's fair.
I like that too. It was disrespectful. And then you looking at him like, why make me do this to you? And because the way how the swiftness, he can just hit that spinning back kick, bro.
I hear you. I got you. I hear you. I don't like. Next we got.
I need him at a world title run, man. He's been so underutilized everywhere he's been. It's not even just WWE's AEW.
Honestly, I'm surprised he hasn't come back to WWE yet. To be honest with you, I think he did sign. Did he sign another contract with AEW?
Allegedly, his deal was like 5-6 years.
So
I'm surprised. I hope AEW does something with him because Homeboy is just he's too good not to be doing anything with him.
It's like that happens. That's true. But then it's like he also had a debilitating back injury that no one knew about until like
this is
true. Come on IG Live and talk about like he's literally been fighting this. That's why he wasn't fighting for so long because he didn't even know he might even retire. Like that's how bad it was. So
true.
And it's like it seems to be a lot of guys getting injured in AEW that we just don't know about. So they're like, what happened to? What are you doing? But again, like Tony Khan has like he lets guys go in cycles. So it's like I don't need him right now. Like, which is like, bro, you should always have like Ricky Starks on TV. The fact that Ricky Starks is not on TV right now is a shame.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Right.
Man.
Next, we got
who we got next, man.
All of the New Japan AEW fans have been waiting for the Hidden Blade.
Ooh-wee.
I want to put this. I want to put this S tier so bad, bro.
I think it's S tier. I think it's
S. I think it's S tier.
It's so dangerous looking. Every time I see it, I just am like, damn, that had to hurt.
Especially, I think the Hidden Blade in New Japan is better than it's been in terms of just the camera work that made the move such a killer move.
Yeah, and it's just like when he's able to do the setup and not just like do it out of nowhere, and they're just like down and he's behind them, like it's like an execution.
Have you seen
exactly? It's like he's like he's decapitating somebody for real. I love it.
The MJF Will Ospreay match. I want to say it was on Dynamite where he did the Hidden Blade, but through the ropes, like he dove and did it when that was actually the best camera work of the Hidden Blade I've seen in America, where MJF was just like, hey, I'm smart, but all of a sudden Will comes out and just fucking just goes crazy. That was like one of the best Hidden Blades I've seen.
Yeah, that move is crazy. Next, another AEW New Japan favorite. We got the One Winged Angel. How
That's
we
S.
feeling?
Period. That's S. Period. I will not negotiate.
I was thinking it's A. If we had the people's elbow in A, I feel like this is A.
No one is kicked out. There's only been one person to ever kick out of the One Winged Angel. One.
Okay.
The setup for it is a bit extended, but I mean it's one of the most innovative things I've ever seen.
And then when he hit it,
I wouldn't go below. I wouldn't go below A. I wouldn't go below A with that. I wouldn't go below A.
I got it. A. Leaf, how you feeling? You're gonna be the tiebreaker here. I'm thinking. Leaf, you here?
Oh yeah. Oh, hold up. What you said, man? I walked away from the mic for a second. What's that?
I said, how you feeling about the One Winged Angel? Where you think that
One Winged Angel? I'm actually just now looking at that move. I'll say yeah. It looks like a solid A.
Okay, it seems like we going A. Sorry about this, CJ. Sorry, man. Move is just a little too weak, bro. You know,
it's not weak at all. It's
not weak. It's not weak. It takes too long.
Yo, hold on a second. Hold on.
No, the only thing about the One Winged Angel, it takes too long in the setup. But when he hits that bad boy, in the nastiest thing.
But he plays on that which is great. Like it could be a false, like you think he's about to go for the finish, he gets out of it. And then so it's like the setup of it, but then when he hooks it and gets it, is a wrap. So that's what I like about the move as well. Then he can do it as a driver when he actually like hooks it and then like plows him down too. It's crazy, but then sometimes he'll be nice and kind of like similar like a pedigree in a way.
And what I appreciate about the One Winged Angel now is the fact that he's shown some innovation with it, like hitting it off of the middle rope, or that one particular one where they had that trios ladder match where he hit it off the ladder onto the ring. Like he's shown some innovation with it. So yeah, it's a good A for me. It's a good A.
Yeah, it's a good A. We got that double stomp that Swerve does. I don't know what he calls it, but not the house call, the other one.
Well, Swerve has the house call. Yeah, that's like the back heel kick kind of. Not like I don't know the exact name. But.
Yeah, the house call is the right name for it. I'm talking about the other one he does where he does that nasty looking double stomp.
I think it just calls it the Swerve Stomp.
Yeah, Swerve Stomp.
Okay, yeah. And where are we ranking the Swerve Stomp?
I say Swerve Stomp is a B. Like I like the house call way better.
That's fair. It is very similar to the coup de grace. I think he doesn't do it as well either.
It's a solid B for me too. I agree.
We got the Crossroads. How are we feeling about the Crossroads?
I think the Crossroads is a dumb move. Like, think about it though. He hooks him.
It's a rolling cutter.
And then falls on his back.
It's a rolling cutter.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to go that far.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
But think about it. You're falling on your back. There's no if you spike it like the security guard, like, and he like hooks it and spikes his head.
It's just an RKO.
Or the Chad Gable cell or the Kenny Omega cell.
You'd have to feel the same way about the RKO then. That he just falling on his back. No, it's a cutter.
Well, no, at least you have a better grip of it. But it's like you're swinging, bringing all this momentum into it. But it's like the momentum is kind of lost because you're not like hitting. Like again, if he maneuvers it enough to where he can spike the guy, but like I've just seen too many people who've done a version of that. I'm pretty sure Damian Priest did it at one point.
Damian Priest is better than me. Damian Priest's version is better than me.
He got the arm swing out and he just like, his is better. His better. Cody Rhodes is cool. It's okay. It's like a D tier. Plus everybody kicks out of it. Even when he does it 3 times, they be kicking out of it. Like, I don't give a fuck.
I think the only person who's really done that is Roman.
Who kicked out of the Crossroads?
No, like Thomas, like
No,
multiple times.
no one's kicked out of it when he's done the triple. No one's kicked out of that.
That shit look weak. It looks weak. Why do you need to do your move 3 times in a row to win a match as the undisputed champion? Same
thing John Cena did.
John Cena was different because he would do it separately. He would hit it, they'd kick out, and then he'd hit it again later, and he'd win. That's completely different. Like if he hit the Crossroads, they kicked out, he hit it once again later in the match, and then he won, I would be okay with that.
But I don't mind the triple though, because it is making a statement. So I don't mind the triple.
I wouldn't mind a triple if people didn't always name a match genuinely where Cody like won off of one.
I mean, he's done a lot.
Well, it's only honestly, I think it's only going to be the TV matches.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So if his finisher was the triple Crossroads, that'd be fine. But that's not how they book it. They book it as, oh, he's hitting the Crossroads. Oh, he's hitting it again.
Like, well, I think it's individual solidifying when he hits it multiple times. It's because he knows that you got to really put this person down. And so, yes, in theory, it's like, hey. Especially if he established that he kicked out of it once, then it's like, okay, if once was not enough, I'm gonna triple it. Like I'm gonna make sure he's dead in the ground.
That's fair, I guess. It's just it's such an ugly move that I don't want to see it 3 times.
I do agree. It's a stupid move.
Where do y'all got this ranked?
Whatever you got.
At least give him C. I don't think it's a D. At least give him C.
I mean,
if you want.
Where are we? No, bro. I'm not gonna say the Crossroads is a D move, man. I'll give it a C. I'm not gonna go as far as saying it's a D.
Oh man, my bad. I had to take a phone call just now, but where we at?
We at the Crossroads.
The Crossroads, C.
I guess it's a C. Then. That's the consensus.
I can't believe it took 3 of those, man. It took 3. It took like 6 of those in 2 years to win the WWE title. C.
It's a weak move. It's one of the weakest moves that I've seen from like the top guy. I'll say that.
That's the move that put Brock Lesnar out of the WWE. Get out of here, bro.
He ripped his pants. Yeah, remember that. How you feeling about the Muscle Buster?
Muscle Buster is crazy, dude. That Muscle Buster, like it's still. Like, I just think about TJ. Unfortunately, but he got hurt. But it's like it's nasty. It's a nasty.
You? I think it's a B.
B. All right, fine. B. It is.
I think it's B.
Yeah, B.
Even a B.
I'll go B.
Mm-hmm.
It looks.
What we got next?
We got the KOD. Bianca Belair, KOD.
That's an A. That's an A.
That's an A. That's an A tier move.
It's just like it's just the reverse, it's just the reverse AA, but like done correctly.
And I'm not saying that just because I want Bianca, man, but that's the A, man. I think. Listen, I think she's a top 10. I think she's a top 10 athlete in the history of wrestling.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that. As one
I've seen her. I've seen her lift and carry Otis. Top 10.
Last Legend did that too. Last Legend did that. Shut up.
That's a big girl, man. Yo, hey, shout out to all of them.
Last year's Secret Slammer, but Bianca picked him up and took steps with him.
She took steps with it. You know what? Shout out to the NXT Women's Division, man. I gotta get some more tickets. For real, man. For real, dude. Shout out to the Women's Division and the NXT. And shout out to Shawn Michaels. He know what's up. He be on IG, man. Like, yo, for real, he do.
I'll say this though.
All I'm gonna say about Shawn Michaels is he's got a type. And he sticks with it.
Oh yeah. Sean know what he's doing, bro. Yo, listen, Sean one of us, bro. Yo, shout out to Sean. He been doing this since the 90s.
Let me tell you something. As far because you see like you see Roxanne Perez, and then you see Lola Vice, and then you see Nikita Lyons, and then you see Jada Parker, and it's just like, oh, okay, Sean, you got it tight. I see what you're doing.
I'm like, yo,
I
Sean,
see what
I
you're
see
doing.
what
I
you
see what you're
doing, bro.
doing. I see what you're doing, Sean.
You're not low, Sean.
You're not
Sean,
dumb.
you're
You're not
not
pulling the
low.
wool over
We
my
see
eyes,
it.
Sean. We see what
We
you're
see
doing.
it, Sean. We see what you're doing. We see it.
I think this is gonna be an A. I could hear S in terms of like just the women's finishers. This is one of the best women's finishers.
Oh, so
in-
we plugging that in S?
Definitely.
I'm cool with that.
I could see S.
S ain't
cool with that.
S is not ridiculous. I could see S.
Especially when I've seen her like pick up two people with it and hit them both with it.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, no, this move is crazy, and she does it where she does that little like stop midair kind of where they just kind of like fly forward. Oh, it looks so good, man.
Yeah, lock her S tier, man. She deserves it, man. That's a move.
Lock her S tier, man.
Lock her
Bianca,
S tier.
top 10 athlete of all time in the history of wrestling, man. I'm calling it.
Yeah, I'm not there with you on
Bro,
that. But,
like you talking about somebody that has the athleticism of in the strength in her as a woman to do what she's doing. Yeah, that's top 10 to me.
As a woman, she's like top.
Top two.
She's top
as
two.
She ain't two. In the business, in the history of this industry, he is top 10 athlete ever.
How about it?
As a wrestler, I don't think so. The men's side of wrestling has just had so many freak athletes. It's kind of hard to get in that top 10.
Top 10.
But as a
I don't give a damn.
I think
her combination of the athleticism exceeds almost anything that I've ever seen, bro, from anybody in the history of this whole thing. Top 10.
Ooh,
she right at
boy,
10.
that's a flaming hot take right there.
Big time.
That's a hot take.
That's a hot take.
Like I think right now Chad Gable's a better athlete than her.
Chad Gable? Okay.
Gable.
So you're talking about just
right now
all genders when you talk about athletes.
Yeah, that's what he said. Top 10 athletes in wrestling. That's why I'm like, that's a take.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
You know what? Top 20. You know what? How about this? Top 25.
I would be more willing to
honestly, I'll give you 20. I'll give you 20.
20?
I'll give you 20.
Right, cool.
I'll give you 20.
If you can give me 20 names, men or women, that that's the
thing. I don't think there's been. I don't know 20 all time. I'm saying I'll give you like top 20 of all time. Like she's in the top 20. I don't think there's been 20 ever. I don't think there's been 20.
I don't think it's been 20 neither.
I don't think it's been 20.
I don't know.
So okay, so you're saying Brock Lesnar, Braun Breaker,
Are we saying Goldberg?
John
Cena?
John Cena's that much.
I'm not going with John Cena.
You don't think John Cena would? I mean, what he's saying in
John
terms of like
Cena, John Cena is mostly strength, bro. Like, and I don't see athleticism.
I would put like Cesaro over him. Pound for
Cesaro.
pound.
I would agree. You say Brock Lesnar?
Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle.
Let's see. Can we throw down
Brock Lesnar's number one. Let's just get that out there.
Oh yeah. Brock is number one. Yeah. No, we said that.
I mean,
okay.
Rey Mysterio.
In terms of overall, no, I'm not putting Rey in there.
Of athletes?
If we're doing like strength and
a combination of athleticism and strength and just overall ability.
Talking about pound for pound then.
Oh, Ricochet then should be in there.
Neville?
If we're talking pound for pound, because Ricochet,
I can see Ricochet.
Neville's a great Ricochet. No, there's not a point in time where Ricochet's in the ring with a larger person and he doesn't look like he can like actually pick. Like I'm pretty sure he does. He did it with
can we put? All right, listen. I'm putting Brock Lesnar.
I'm
putting Brock Lesnar, Braun Breaker, and Chad Gable is up in there somewhere. Kurt Angle. I said who else I said in terms of athleticism? I'm thinking I'm thinking of somebody.
Is Drew McIntyre in there?
Yeah, if I could put Drew in there. I could
Drew
put the
McIntyre is a
Undertaker in
really
there.
good choice. Yeah, that's a good pick. Yeah, Drew
I could put
McIntyre's
Drew.
up there.
I could put Drew in there. I could put a Take in there. I could put
Is Jacob Fatu in there?
Yes.
Jacob Fatu need to be top 3, but I don't think y'all ready for
Yes.
Jacob Fatu. I could put Jacob Fatu.
I think that would already put her out of the top 10. So that would put her in the 20s.
He's probably top 2.
I'm gonna be fair with 25. I'm gonna be fair with 25 because I ain't named that many names yet, and I don't want to go that far. Bro. So I'm gonna be fair with 25.
I'll say this about
Ricochet. Are we counting? Are we counting?
You have to.
Yes, we got to. We got to count.
You have to.
The shit that I seen him do in 2006.
Are we counting? Shelton Benjamin?
Shelton, yes, we can count. Shelton.
You have, yeah.
We got to count.
But no, I'll say this in defense of like Ricochet. Even though they didn't show a lot of his power game much, go back to NXT and watch one of his first matches. I think it was Dominic Dijakovic. He did the Northern Lights suplex combo on him.
Ooh.
He had,
Ricochet is strong. They
didn't book him like that, but yeah, I saw him do the Northern Lights suplex combo on Dijakovic. I was like, boy, good God.
I gotta put Keith Lee at my top 25 as well.
I don't mind Keith Lee.
I don't mind Keith Lee be up there neither. But in terms of overall, I gotta put her top 25. I might have been tweaking with top 10, the top 25. Yes, I think that's valid.
I think he could put Keith Lee in the top. I think he put Keith Lee in the top 10.
Maybe.
I don't think he's top
10. Maybe. I think his combination of athleticism and power and strength and
Keith Lee 340 pounds.
Yeah.
And moving and flying like it ain't nothing.
Bro, yeah. You can put Keith Lee in the top 10.
When it comes to his
Bronson Reed is starting to climb that ladder as well. I ain't never seen nobody that size go through do a suicide dive. Never.
I can't put Bronson.
I don't disagree. I don't think
you can't put Bronson up there.
He might be in like the top.
It doesn't. If you talk about super heavyweights, in terms of athleticism, yeah, maybe.
Super.
Are we putting Damian Priest? Hold on.
Hold up.
With that like twisting weird shit.
In terms of super heavyweights, bro. First off, Vader and Bam Bam probably is in the top 5 easily to me.
Are we putting Mark Henry in there?
Mark Henry as athletes? No.
Are we talking early Big Show when he was still skinny?
Mark Henry as an athlete was one of the greatest athletes the WWE has seen.
He wasn't doing what Vader and Bam Bam was doing, bro. He wasn't doing that.
He was so much stronger.
But that's all he had was strength.
I remember when
he had was strength.
But that still makes you an athlete.
But I'm talking about the overall combination. The overall combination that they had a strength and athletic ability, bro, that we haven't seen before. Vader and Bam Bam, bro, they took it away. They took that shit to new heights.
Okay, I hear you.
Well, Vader and Bam Bam set the standard.
If we're talking about
Vader and Bam Bam was not supposed to be doing the shit that they was doing off the top rope.
Kevin Owens,
I give you that. But I think Kevin Owens is on the lighter side of Vader and Bam. Vader and Bam was like 3-3.
I don't think he's 300, but he's doing more than
that. He was, but he doesn't have that like power moveset.
He don't.
Yeah.
Kevin Owens? That's fair. I mean, he's not as strong as them, but he's a lot more agile.
And he had that shock factor.
It should give
because he got that that belly.
Do I think he's more agile than Bam and Vader? I give you Vader. To some degree.
I'll be here in a year when Obafemi's on this list.
Okay. All right. Okay. You ain't getting no argument for me. You ain't getting no argument for me.
I seen Oba pop up powerbomb.
I'm about to say you can't put Oba up there now.
Yeah, you can. I mean,
you're not getting no argument from me. I will say that.
That's fair. Man, when Braun Strowman lost all that weight and he was wrestling, he looked amazing. He was doing drop kicks. I think he was doing top rope moves. He wasn't like going out the ring or nothing, but he was crazy.
Yeah, Braun Strowman did. I think he did do a pretty good a lot. But Undertaker, I think
for someone who was like 6'11",
I think Undertaker took it away with the suicide dive over the top rope and walking the ropes.
Yeah,
I think.
I would be okay if you put Undertaker.
Undertaker is a top. He's a top 20. He's a top 20 athlete ever in this industry. He might be top 10.
I'm not. Are we putting? Oh no, you said no. Are we putting Batista up there?
No, I'm not putting Batista up there. No, Batista is mostly strength. I never seen him do anything that was.
Batista's speed was crazy. He was crazy explosive.
Batista was crazy explosive.
Yeah.
Batista was a freak of nature. You're forgetting about
it. Batista was explosive as hell. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he would just get moving.
Batista could run the ropes, his clotheslines, his spears, all that stuff. Batista.
I think what separated. I think the separator was Brock Lesnar. I thought I honestly thought they were.
Brock Lesnar's like one of the greatest athletes.
But I think I looked at Batista and I thought Batista was at least close to that. He wasn't.
But you can't compare nobody to Brock Lesnar. Let's just do that. Like this man's legitimately one of the greatest athletes.
You said nobody, bro.
Brock Lesnar's like number one.
Nobody. Goldberg, Brock Breaker, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Nobody can compete with Brock Lesnar.
Man, imagine Braun Breaker, but with 50 more pounds. That's Brock Lesnar.
But but legit badass who won a UFC heavyweight championship.
Brock Lesnar at 300 pounds is every bit as fast as Braun Breaker, explosive as Braun Breaker. Brock Lesnar is God tier. Brock Lesnar is in his own tier as far as pound for pound athleticism. He's the greatest ever, and I think he's in his own tier.
Facts.
He is in his own tier. I'll give you that. I'm gonna do a few more of these, then I'm a Jedi. I got another. I forgot I had another pod at the top of the hour, man. But I'm gonna do a few more of these. And I'm a Jet. He said not having Undertaker Tombstone is the craziest work this year. Yeah.
All right, so.
Yeah, we have him in. He got him in S. He's like the top.
No.
He's right here.
I'm thinking he's talking about. Not seeing the Tombstone at all. Like it's I don't think nobody's gonna bring back the Tombstone because they can't nobody keep it people safe. Like the Undertaker said.
Yeah, no, I think it was this combination of height. Like he was so tall that he was able to keep people like above his knees and still be able to do
exactly.
He's not. No one else is like as tall as him to be able to do that. And it's like
exactly.
How are we feeling about the Riptide?
Riptide. I like it. I like it. That's a cool beat.
The Riptide is a B.
Cool B. And I see a couple of other moves, man, that I'm not really liking. And it's a couple of moves that belong in F, but
is the Judas effect in there?
I see the Mandible Claw, and I see how do y'all feel about End of Days, man, before I get up out of here? Because I'm kind of
Days, it doesn't get enough respect, I think.
End of Days is borderline S tier.
It is borderline S tier.
If he was a better character in terms of like, it's like I think honestly, Baron Corbin, I don't think gets enough respect for what he's done to consistently get back up. Like if he was like sustained like height, like if he was just NXT Baron all the time on the main roster, this dude would be regarded as a top star.
Facts. Yeah.
I think the End of Day. I think the Deep Six is also incredible.
Facts. Agreed.
Deep Six.
I like
Deep Six.
I think he could put End of Days low. I think he could put End of Days low in S tier.
At
Low
at
in
the
S.
very back of S tier. Yes,
I'm okay with that. Where did you guys want to
I
put
think
the
you said
Riptide?
Riptide was an A. I've been giving
Look,
strong B, strong B, strong B,
Riptide's a solid B for me.
a solid B,
Mm.
solid B.
So y'all weren't feeling it when she did the
Oh, I
Riptides at
was no.
Nia
Let me
Jax. I
that
see, I see, I
I was feeling it with Nia Jax. I was definitely feeling it with Nia
I was
Jax.
feeling it, but
I was feeling
I
Nia
feel like
Jax,
that was a
but
little.
but
It
when
was a
you
little
but when
bit
you
more pushed. Yeah, it
But
was a
when you
little
think
bit
about
more
Rhea,
like
but when you think about Rhea, Naya's the only real time with someone was like bigger than her where she had to like get her up like that, even though it was impressive. I think the thing that makes the Riptides, what makes the Riptide good is just the like when she's going against like because most of the women are going to be smaller than her anyway. It's just how she does it and she folds them up for the most part. I think that's what makes it deadly. So I'll give I'm still I'll give a solid B
I don't
still.
know. She was hitting it on Raquel too, and
That
it
one
looked good. Unfortunately, Rhea is one of the biggest
I'm gonna
women's
I
wrestlers
would
in the
agree.
try
business
to
right now.
run.
So
We're gonna try to run through these, but I seen Sacco. That's going in F. That's going in F.
this
Yeah,
is
that's
F.
going in F. Yeah, that's going.
Which one is this?
Uh, uh,
Yeah,
Bray Wyatt did it
minimal
better.
flaw, minimal flaw.
I mean,
Break.
I'll give it a D.
Yeah.
Give it, yeah. I don't think it
Give
was
it
an
a
F.
D.
Yeah, give it a D.
A D. Okay, all right. Cool.
Were there any big ones you wanted to do, Leaf, before you head out? Just like last like 2
Bro
or 3.
kick. Wow. Damn, that lost some physical. Oh man, bro kick. If this was
You think the bro kick? I feel like no one kicks out the bro kick when he hits it. He just doesn't hit it. Like they just
that's
reverse.
the
They just always
problem,
counter
bro.
it.
Like the bro kick, bro. At the beginning of the 2010s, the bro kick would be S tier.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's
I think it's like
it evolved. It's been reduced to a B, yes, at best, bro. So what else? What else we got up here? We got the is that who I think it is? With the stomp on the chest,
yeah, Finn Balor, coup de grace.
and I see and I def and I
Coup de
yeah,
grace.
Finn Balor, coup de grace, C.
We got a C
Samoan
for the coup de
Spike.
grace.
The coup de grace is at least a solid B.
Yeah.
I got
Man,
a
we
B
pushing
bottom
it now.
A.
Come on, man.
Nah,
Yeah,
the coup
like
de grace
it's
I'm
high.
giving it
It's
D.
yeah,
I'm giving
yeah.
it
Like
D.
yeah,
We're
between
not
an
we're
A and
not
a B,
pushing it to
I'm
A.
not gonna argue that.
B, a B. Like I gave it a C just to
coup de
be
grace
nice,
looks
but like I'm gonna
devastating. Devastating.
what's that? Is that the moonsault?
Yeah, the EO Sky moonsault.
Ooh,
Io Sky moonsault. Oh yeah, I'm putting that
that's
up
S
here.
tier.
I'm putting. Is it? No, I don't know if it's that.
This is one of the
very
best.
good.
This is one of the best moonsaults in the business. I'll say that.
I'll give it an A then.
I'm
Give
cool
it
with
A.
A.
Strong
I'm
A.
cool with A.
I'm cool with A.
Strong A. What else? What else we got? Is that the clothesline from hell?
Ooh, the JBL.
This one right
S
here.
tier,
That's
bro.
Clothesline is
That's
that
S tier for me. That's S tier.
This is the
That's
buck.
S.
This is the
Yeah.
buckshot lariat. But
Buckshot Lariat. I love the Buckshot Lariat.
Buckshot
they
Larry
are
is an
very
A.
similar moves.
JBL is an S.
I agree. I think JB.
Adam Page's buckshot, I'll give it a solid A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Like
see
he's
who.
getting to that JBL level though with his lariats though.
Okay, so who else we got? We got Sister Abigail. I'm giving that a C. R.I.P.
What?
I'm giving that a C.
Nah,
That's
that's
crazy.
wrong. That's wrong. This is like an A. This is high A, almost S. This is one of the best finishers I've seen. It fit the character so well.
It does fit the character, but I've seen other people do it, and I'm just like,
I get that.
It kind of ruined it, man. I
That's
feel like
fair.
it got nerfed. It got nerfed so much,
That's fair.
and I'm like, you know what?
But at least a lot of people. I know like Jay White does it. It doesn't really.
I think the whole point of the Sister Abigail being done today is supposed to tribute him, and I feel like when they do it, it's not the same. It doesn't have the same pop on it. And it has the pop. It's just
as the cultist, it looked the best when he was the.
It's especially that one he did to Rey Mysterio where he caught him out the air. Oh my god!
Yeah.
When he hit Brock Lesnar, bro, like that, it looked like it took a lot of strength to do it, bro. Because Brock is heavy, obviously, but I mean,
he was baptizing people with that move, man. Like it was just
true.
great.
Putting Brock Lesnar on his face, bro, like, and then standing over him.
Where do y'all got it? Where do y'all got it?
I think
I had it a B, man, because it's been done by other people and they kind of ruined it, man.
No, I think we have other moves up here that like other people did, and we not taxing them that hard.
But it's all right. We ain't taxing. Okay. So what's Claymore kick is S.
I agree. This shit is
Claymore's S tier. Claymore's S.
Claymore's S. Claymore kick is S.
I don't know how they were allowing the Claymore and not allowing the stomp. That don't make no damn sense to me.
Nah. The stomp ain't on the same level.
If I see a little kid flying at me, trying to kick me in the
with a bicycle kick, bro, like come on, like
honestly,
the Liu Kang? Honestly, like the Liu Kang bicycle kick, bro, and he landed on his back, bro. Like there's no give on that.
Yeah, he did it to CM Punk when he was like laying on the announce table or something. I forgot. I think it was CM Punk.
He did it to Brock Lesnar, bro. He did it to Brock Lesnar.
Yeah,
like he did it to Brock Lesnar when he was walking off the stage, and then came back. Brock Lesnar tried to walk back with the title, caught him again, and then caught him laying down, bro, while trying to get up.
Who did he hit it on that was doing like a moonsault or a back? Was it Ricochet?
Ricochet.
Yeah, Ricochet. He just caught him on the chin mid flip. Oh, it was so devastating. Yeah, that Claymore's there.
Who else we got? We got Samoan Spike. That's up there. I'm giving that an A.
Yeah.
Yeah, even when Solo does it, still looks pretty good. It's a good move.
I mean, I still think the OG's better, but yeah.
Yeah. I think so.
R.I.P. to Umaga, man.
R.I.P. for sure.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, I guess I can see A tier with the Samoan Spike.
Yeah, definitely A tier.
It was definitely protected really well.
And shout out to Solo, man, because he carrying it well. Who else we got? We got is that the if I'm not mistaken, is that the that looked like the manhandle slam, and then that looked like the something else. Damn, I don't recognize none of these.
This is Chaos Theory. The Chad Gable German suplex he does when he like
rolls that's up. That is up. It's somewhere up. Wherever you want to put it.
It's right here to me. This is, and then he be doing it to like Braun and Bronson Reed.
I'm cool.
You got the Chaos Theory as S tier?
I think the Chaos Theory is S tier.
I got no problem with that.
I don't got no problem with that either.
I just wish he would have pinned more with it. He don't pin enough with it though.
What else? Damn, I don't recognize nothing else. Damn. I see Nia Jax. I see the
Judas effect. That's an F.
This is
the Judas effect is an F.
No, that's a fire move.
I've never been a fan of the Judas effect, bro. I mean, I understand the reasoning because he wanted to evolve, and it does look like it would knock somebody out, but I'm not a fan of it.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not.
Cool. I think he does it the worst out of anyone who does it though. Like Andrade
is that Jade?
Insane.
Is that Jade? Is that the Glam Slam?
Yeah.
But yeah, Jaded. Yeah, Jaded. Glam Slam, Jaded, whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
I liked the Glam Slam for real. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I'm gonna give that a strong B.
I'm cool, B. It's good.
I'm cool, B.
At the top of B, yeah. And the rest of these moves, I'm kind of fringe with, man. And
you got the Brock Lesnar shooting star press. You got Swanton Bomb left. You got
Swanton Bomb's A tier. At least.
Swanton Bomb is definitely A tier. Is that Liv Morgan move?
I mean, if you want to put the Swanton S, I ain't got no problem with it.
Shooting star, you can put that as
Oblivion
S,
down
bro. Like, yeah, you can put that as S. Even though he landed it better in OVW than he landed it on
What are you talking about?
main
Shooting
roster.
Star? Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think
Shooting
the
Star.
he only done it one time on the main roster. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and he almost broke his damn neck.
Almost broke his damn neck.
Yeah, he almost broke his neck in that WrestleMania.
Yeah, we got the Oblivion right here.
Oblivion, that's a D. It's a D, man. Get out of here. D.
Where's
Yeah, I think I'll give that solid. Yeah, I get that a D.
That's fair. Where are we giving the Judas Effect, by the way? Y'all never came to
Judas
a
Effect.
I think the Judas
I don't
Effect
even think I
is
remember what
fire.
that is.
Andrade makes it a D for me.
Andrade makes it look so good.
I mean, that's
He
not really,
makes it.
It's like in theory, yes, because it's a spinning back elbow. But I mean,
Andrade looks like he's going so hard into that elbow, he's about to fall over.
Like he's like Andrade looks like he's literally about to cave your face in with it.
Leaf,
Yeah.
I implore you to rank to go watch Athena doing the Eclipse, or the O face is what she calls it now.
Oh, the Eclipse. Oh, yeah. Right.
I think you should rank
the
this
Eclipse
one.
is good.
The O face is the OG name for it, and if he.
I did like the Eclipse. Was good. That's good. The Eclipse. I did like it. I think that's at the very top of V.
Oh, I heavily disagree. It's going all the way.
That's borderline S tier for me, bro.
That's all the way up.
The Eclipse is S tier for me. Eclipse is S.
Yes. Yeah, when she first came out with that, it was like, like what? Like it was it's shock factor, and no one else does that.
For me, if you're gonna put the Eclipse A tier, it's like the best for me. It would almost be the best A tier move. I think it's S tier personally.
All right, y'all put that. Is this Elias right here that I see?
I don't think so.
On the left? No. Oh, okay. So I see Nia Jax. I see Nia Jax. And Nia Jax.
Yeah, the Annihilator.
I got it like C or B.
C.
It's cool.
I would go C.
It's had its moments.
It got its moments. It got C. What else do I see up here that I recognize?
I think you should go watch the Soul Snatcher before you leave and go.
Is the Canadian Destroyer on here by chance?
It is not.
Damn.
I don't know who does it as their finisher.
Wait, what was it?
Who does?
Petey Williams was the OG.
I don't know who does it as their finisher, so I didn't know.
I don't think nobody does it as their finisher now, but Petey Williams was the OG.
Okay.
Oh, so Luca is the Brazilian girl, man. Like the
she mixed.
Like oh, okay. All right. It's the first time I've seen that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's crazy.
Soul Snatcher is
that is creative as fuck. That is creative.
She hits it anywhere too. That's the crazy part to me.
I saw her do the Soul Snatcher for the first time. I about threw my phone. that move was that nasty. Boy, that was sick.
I forgot what she was fighting, but she like came out of a power bomb or something and did the Soul Snatcher, and I was just in awe. Because it's such a move that you think that she has to springboard off it or something.
Soul Snatcher.
She just countered off of it. It was crazy.
Oh my goodness.
I got an S.
Oh shit.
I don't have a problem with the Soul Snatcher's S tier. I don't have a problem with it.
I don't have a problem with this S, but I mean it's definitely giving off an S tier vibes. Oh my goodness.
It's innovative for sure. But I just don't like the way how it looks in terms of like if you think about it as a finisher. Like I think it's definitely
I'm not a big fan of how it looks, but I like
it's
how
cool.
it looks.
Like don't get me wrong. Like when she first came out, I was like, "Yeah, this is tough." But then I've seen some
I just like how it's executed. I ain't gonna lie. This shit look like a Street Fighter move, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie to you.
When she botches it, it looks really.
I'm throwing this at. It's minimum at the top of A, but y'all can throw it at if y'all want to.
I mean, that move is straight out of Tekken. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, it is. That
When
move is
she
straight out of
botches
a damn fighting game. This shit is ridiculous. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh my goodness.
All right,
Oh my
we got
goodness.
a couple moves left.
I
We
can't
can
believe
just,
that's the first time I seen that shit.
It's crazy. She was hurt for a long time, and she had some knee problems.
I can see that on the left knee. Yeah, yeah. It looked like
Yeah.
she done ripped she done took it to the limit. I don't know, man. Like she might
That's
He
a big
trying to
issue
do-
with NXT right now, and the performance center is just like.
I think do you think they doing too much high risk shit, bro? Like is it because
It's their
I look at
training.
the way
It's their weight training.
I was gonna get to that, CJ, but that's a good point. And I look at the way that they train, to just the girls in general. First off, I seen Nikita Lyons training, and I'm like, this girl ain't gonna never come back from no ACL injury the way she trained. Like, what the hell is your problem? I'm like, yo, love, you're not supposed to be that thick, and you ain't supposed to be moving that crazy. First and foremost, let's just get that out of the way. Second, you're moving too goddamn fast. I need you to slow this motherfucker down, man. Like I feel like that. You just pardon my language. I need you to slow this bitch down.
Boy,
You're moving too damn fast.
Leaf going into pinky mode.
All right, we got a couple more left. How y'all feeling about natural selection?
That's the Charlotte one, right?
Yeah.
From NXT.
That's a C. That's a C.
Natural selection is kind of,
you doing the same front flip that you do in your intros, man, and now you letting people lift the rope up, man, because you tired of doing a front flip, man. Get out of here. It's a C.
I think she hit it one time off the top rope and it looked really good, but when she just hits it on the
that
mat,
was about it.
Yeah, it just doesn't have no effect to me.
Yeah. If you wanted to go D with that, I wouldn't have a problem with it. I guess C.
Oh, I want to go D. Then
I mean, in theory, it's a grounded soul snatcher.
It don't look like we're ranking the rest of these. So you know what?
Natural selection's a D for me too.
Yeah. How are we feeling about the manhandle slam that isn't even a pump handle slam anymore? It's just a Uranagi.
It's a C. It's a C.
I don't know why did she stop doing that? She just stopped pump handling it. Just turned it into Uranagi.
Because she had a child, bro. That's why she couldn't pump handle slam no more.
It's still not. It's just putting the arm between their legs though. It's not like she's doing extra lifting. It's still on the other person to jump.
I don't even know, man. Like, listen, look, you find me a woman that had a child, that birthed a child that's still doing a pump handle slam. Go ahead, I'll explain.
Hey, Beth Phoenix going crazy still. I don't know what to tell you. She's
Beth Phoenix. Beth Phoenix had 2 kids.
Jade Cargill has a kid.
Yeah.
Jade Cargill has a little daughter.
Yeah.
Jade Cargill had a kid.
How we feeling about the Z360?
Z360?
Yeah, Zoe Stark's finisher.
Zoe Stark.
The Z360 is basically a go to sleep, but basically like a go to sleep, but she flips the opponent and then she throws a knee in her face.
Oh,
it looks better than the go to sleep, in my opinion.
It does look better than the go to sleep. It's way more innovative.
It does look better than the go to sleep.
I remember she hit it one of her debut.
Yeah, it do look better than that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get at a B.
I remember she hit it in one of her debut shows, and she hit the top of somebody's head, and they started bleeding. And I was like, oh yeah, that looked like it would make someone bleed. How do you guys
feel about the name of their new group?
Oh, it's ass.
I hate it.
I remember she hit that on Becky, and she still stood up and then rolled it and then threw it in the ring.
Yeah,
but I hate the name of their new faction, the Pure Fusion Collective. I'm like, who wrote this?
Pure Fusion
Collective. They did.
So you back?
They did.
Yeah, they wrote that. Yeah,
I guess
straight out of the playbook of Sonya Deville, bro. Like it just no way you can convince me that she didn't do that.
I mean, I can see it because it almost smells. Because I see it because like I guess like the wrestling and then the MMA backgrounds that Shayna and Sonya have, which I'm sure Zoe trains that way as well. So I guess I can see that would make sense, but I don't know. I was like, I don't know. I can't get with the name, but I mean, if that's what they were going for as far as like the meaning of it, it makes sense.
Yeah, I just wish they just everyone was joking about the lesbians online. Honestly,
Oh my God.
that would have been a better.
Oh no.
Don't do
No.
that. No.
Let's chill out.
Man, I watched so many TikToks and they were coming up with so many different names just clowning around. I'm like, boy, I'm about to hide, listen to some of these.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they were doing.
No.
How you feel about the USO splash?
So splash, that's basically it's supposed to be a fraud splash. That's tsunami. If it was the tsunami, bro, I'm putting the tsunami minimum at a damn B, but I'm putting they shit at a C.
Y'all
The double oos is a B.
The double oops is a B.
The double
No, it
oos is a
ain't.
B.
No, it ain't.
Yes, come on.
I got
No,
him
it
in
ain't.
C. I got him in C.
Yeah, we gonna put that right in C. Go ahead, Elijah. Voice of the voices. Ow.
How are you feeling about the rose plant? Bailey's rose plant. Weak ass rose plant.
Daly's rose plant. Oh God. No, that's another
Can we-
C move.
C?
F.
I think that's worse. That's worse than the story.
We can throw an
Okay,
F.
F it is. Tired ass F.
The insane elbow. This picture is crazy. Jesus.
That's
elbow.
Kyrie saying?
Yes.
That's Kyrie saying we put that at S.
Yes,
Yeah,
we are. Yes,
insane elbow is S tier. It's S tier.
Definitely an S. Who else we got?
We got Pop Rocks.
Hop Rocks. Who did that?
Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne Perez.
It's pretty much just a sunset flip.
F.
F is crazy.
F.
I think it's like a C.
F.
I remember she did it one time. She like rolled into a second Pop Rocks without letting go. It was pretty cool.
Did she pass out after doing that move?
High side of D. High side of D.
I said a D.
I would go D.
It's not like the craziest move. It's not an F though. It's not a rose plant.
Sound like a water problem, bro. Did she pass out after doing that move?
Yeah, that was a while ago though.
Should have been drinking a water. F.
Swanton.
No. Swanton is an A.
Y'all agree? A?
Yeah, I think
Could be an S, but I put it as an A.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
The shit that he did the Swanton bomb off. It's just the props that he did the Swanton bomb off of. Like it could
that's
put it
why
in S.
That's why I want to put it at S tier.
Yeah, that
I'm
could
okay
go
with
S.
S to high A. Yeah, either one is fine.
All right, S then. Yeah, S. That's cool. What else
we got Paradigm Shift. John
I
Moxley.
love the Paradigm Shift because I like how vertical he gets him. John
Dean
Moxley.
Ambrose, John Moxley.
Okay. This is what the higher angle version of it. The higher angle version of it. That's like the paradigm shift for me is a B. For me, it's a B.
I agree. It's a B. It's a good move though. How you feeling about the Tyler Driver 93?
Tyler Driver 93. Oh my goodness.
Tiger Driver 93. Tiger Driver 93.
Tiger Driver.
Tiger Driver is nasty.
It looks so.
Well, the one that Will Ospreay does is that the 98.
Every time I see it, I'm just like, why?
The one that Will Ospreay did is the 91.
93. Either because the one that Ospreay does, he drops them straight on their neck, and that's.
I think that's I've heard it. I think that's the 91 he does.
But all the Tiger Driver 93 as well, because I think that's more of like the closer to a pile driver hooked. They're top tier for me. They're nasty moves.
Big time top tiers.
I'm cool with A. Are y'all cool with A?
A is good.
A's good.
A is fine.
We got Falcon Arrow, the Falcon Arrow.
This can go. So it practice hits X. I mean, that could be like a high C, low B.
Yeah.
I see low B. He's like the only one that uses it effectively. Everyone else just kind of does it. So Falcon Arrow doesn't even feel like a finisher. to me at
Falcon
this
Arrow
point.
don't feel like a finisher, man. But what is that, a C? And then we not ranking the rest of these? What the hell is this?
The rest of these, this is the Tony Khan driver. This is the house call. This is the.
Anything with Tony Khan name on it, bro, F.
I don't remember what this is. This is
I
the
love
Dr.
the
Bomb.
house call. I think house call is an A.
House calls an
I think
A.
the house calls an A.
That's the way he hit that
Hey,
shit out
The
of
house calls an
nowhere.
A as well.
Hey,
This is the Dr. Bomb.
Dr. Bomb's pretty fire, but I mean, it's really similar to the Power Bomb, but like obviously with the wrench.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a gut wrench power bomb, yeah.
Dr. Bomb, low B.
I'm cool with that.
All right.
Dr. Bomb Low B.
Yeah, Leaf, you got head out?
And
All right. I think that's all of them that
yeah,
we're ranking.
everything
anyway,
else is
so.
just shit. All right, cool. So, but
I don't know about all
yeah,
that.
if you're leaving it at the bottom and then the shit, bro. Like I know your list, Elijah, bro. We done did this too many times, bro. Come on, man. It's just doo-doo. It's grade A poop. But appreciate the invite. We got to do this again because we ain't even get to the tag teams. It's a lot of joints that we done left though. So I mean, we probably got a long list of tail list,
Yeah,
man.
we
Messing with Elijah, I'll do this shit all damn year. So, yeah, but appreciate it, Rob. Appreciate it, CJ, man.
Sir.
Appreciate y'all doing this. What episode is this? Number 3?
This is number 3, big
All
number
right,
3.
yeah, that's why I came in early, man. I'm part of the joint, man. I'm glad I caught it last time y'all did it, man. But I'm looking forward to Bad Blood. I know y'all is too.
I want tickets, man. It's in Atlanta. I want tickets.
Yeah, that's the way it's at
State Farm.
the Dome. Oh, it's at State Farm.
State Farm.
You right in Atlanta.
Yeah, I live in Madison. I'm in Madison. I'm like 45 minutes to an hour outside of Atlanta, but I want to get tickets. I don't know if I'm able to get tickets though.
Hey, if you do, man, that's gonna be a hell of an event. I ain't been to a WWE event in a long time.
I've never been to one.
Really?
Never? I should.
Never.
My pops and my brother used to take us in the 90s, man. Around 96, we went to Survivor Series. We was in the nosebleeds. 96. That was the Survivor Series where Undertaker came down on some Batman shit. It was in the dark, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. So, we went there, and that was the night that Psycho Sid won the title. R.I.P. to Psycho Sid, man. But I'm gonna raise up out of here, man. Salute, E. I'm gonna be here tomorrow, so we probably gonna do NFL or whatever the hell we doing tomorrow, man. On something else, man. But you know where to find me, bro. Because that was a crazy ass week. Shout out to goddamn before I leave, not related to this podcast. Shout out to Jaden Daniels.
Mm-hmm.
Good God. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he was balling.
Oh my goodness.
I think up
That's
this
my
talk
quarterback.
Oh my goodness.
Thursday. I think Thursday.
Yeah. Thursday is the Cowboys and the Giants game, and I just joined the believe it or not, I'm surrounded by Giants fans because I live in New York. But the Packers, we got Minnesota. We got the best defense in the league next week, and I think that shit is gonna go left. But I mean, it is what it is, man. Personally, we're gonna survive and we're gonna do right. But appreciate y'all. Appreciate you, E, CJ, Rye. I'm gonna see y'all next time on the flip side, man. Appreciate it. I'll holla.
I appreciate you coming through.
All
right, y'all. Let's do one final little walkthrough of the list. Show everybody what we got, what we finished with. You know, these are the finishers that made it. If your favorite finisher didn't make it, make sure to leave a comment below. Tell us what we missed. And if we get enough likes, get enough comments, y'all like the video. We had great viewership this episode. If y'all like the video, we'll for sure do a part 2. Maybe tag team finishers, maybe some more singles finishers, whatever y'all want to get into. Appreciate all the chatters for coming through today. We had Mike, where you at today? Appreciate you for coming through. We had Cottage 81, the Man Cave, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights, True to King. All of you guys for coming through today. Appreciate everybody that was watching, didn't leave a comment. You know, your support is just as welcome and appreciated. Thank y'all for watching another episode of The Takedown, and we'll see y'all later.